Good morning to anybody that popped in here so far. Let's see what I have here. Why is my computer not loading? Wait, what? Yeah, they try to get me. Nana, good morning. Nana, the first person to type good morning in the chat today. Shout out to Nana.
Let's go.
What do I do now? Did I just do that on? No way. Okay, no, I didn't. I'm good. All right. Okay, so all right, here we go. All right, let's make sure it works. Work so I can see. All right, everybody that's coming in here on YouTube and Twitch, good morning. Everybody that's coming in here on YouTube and Twitch. Oh, I gotta reconnect it. Okay. All right, that should be good now. Okay, there we go. I need to change this font. All right, good morning to everybody that is here so far. I had to get the Twitter live back understood, so we are live on. First and foremost, again, let me pick my energy up. My goodness.
Let's go.
Shout out to y'all for rocking with Facts and Stats. We made it to another week. We made it through another week. We made it to another month. First and foremost, before I even talk about a week, we made it to another month. It's now August 1st, bro. Like, that's... Shout out to Cold World Season. Gifting us
Let's go.
Friday off. That's how you start a Friday off inside of Facts and Stats, man. Gifting us a sub, bro. That truly means a lot. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, truly. But yeah, man, August 1st, the start of college football, where everybody do their fantasy football drafts for the most part. Speaking of that, I got to make the second league. I got to make the second Fact and Stats Fantasy Football League, and I'm going to do that this morning. I think I'm only do 2 Fact and Stats leagues and not do no other league, to be honest. But if you are in the first league, you can't be in the second league. Like, I don't, you're not about to see me sign somebody and you go sign somebody too. Like, I'm not doing that. So I think I'm going to do 2 Fact and Stats leagues. But either way, good morning to all, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on YouTube, or whether you're on Twitch. We are going to get into everything. What type of question is that? The question was, why you in both leagues? Because people want me to have another league. Like, so if you cannot be in the first league or you cannot make the first league, that's why you're in the second league. Like, if it becomes the second league. That's why I don't even want to be in Swiper League, because I'm in the league with Jordan Woods is in there. Like, Swiper just taking everybody from here. Like, Jordan Woods is in there. Well, I took Jordan Woods from Swiper. Jordan Woods, Wes, and I think now D-Mac. And to this past year, every time I signed somebody, Wes or Jordan Woods went to go sign that. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm not being in no double leagues, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not being in no double leagues. I don't think the second league that you're referring to will be labeled a sweet league. I don't even know what, I don't know what that means. I think everybody in here knows football for the most part. But Alan, what's good, gang? What's good, bro? Like I was saying, though, good morning to everybody that's coming in here. We live on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. No more playback, RIP playback. They, obviously the creator fund is over with, so no more playback. I am grinding Twitch. I'm grinding YouTube, and trying to get everybody to continue to join Fact and Stats across these different platforms, and trying to get everybody to continue to join Fact and Stats across all these different platforms. I think that's the biggest thing for me right now. And we got football season coming up, so I think that's what's going to get everything turned back up. And if I got to do, and I think when I do spaces on Sundays, that's going to be me heavily prioritizing or heavily promoting Twitch, heavily promoting YouTube. And, from the bottom of my heart, that's why I appreciate you all that sub and also gift subs. And even the YouTube members, the one that's still YouTube members too. Like the one that's YouTube members still and Twitch subs, thank you. The one that was YouTube members and playback subs, when there was, when playback was important, I will say, thank you. So first and foremost, with that being said, the 5 people that's in YouTube right now at the moment, if you are in here, hit that thumbs up button on this video for me. And then just to everybody that rewatched the show today, or if you're in here right now, if you want to extend your support for the platform, feel free to become a member on YouTube. I would love for you all to become a member on YouTube. All you have to do is hit the thumbs up button that's on this video. Thumbs up button. All you got to do is click the link in the description that's on this video. And there's 3 different levels you can join as. They all have different customized perks and emotes and things like that you can send in the chat. And August is going to be like a planning month for me. How can I improve Fact and Stats? What can I do better on the Twitch side of things? What can I do better on the YouTube side of things? And then ultimately, getting back active to posting clips like that on TikTok, whether it's around the WNBA like I was doing before my other computer broke. RIP to that computer. Shout out to my dog Alan, actually. If he in here still. Shout out to my dog Alan. My dog Alan Gaming, 10,000 plus followers on Twitch and probably in TikTok. He gave me that computer for free. Fun fact. He gave me that computer for free. Fun fact. So yeah, RP to that computer, man. That messed up my mojo. And then life just be lifing, So I want to get back. I want to get back going and want to get back with that. So yeah, man. August is gonna be like a planning month for me. What can I do to better the platform and things like that, and get folks to come back in here more often than not, especially when the season starts. When week 1, week 2, week 3 going on. I can't wait till that first NFL Monday. But like I was saying, if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And then also make sure you hit the thumbs up button. That can help the algorithm out. And then last but not least, if you want to extend your support for the platform, please feel free to become a member. And then for the folks that's on Twitch that's watching at the moment, thank you. A lot of you all probably subs already, but if you are not a sub, I would love for you all to become a sub. That is extending your support for the platform, as there are no more playback. So subs matter. Subs and members matter on both platforms. To be honest, obviously people will see ads on both platforms and things like that, but subs definitely matter. Gifting subs matter. That's why I'm greatly appreciated. And also, if you just in here genuinely watching and you want to avoid ads, That's another reason to sub. You know, so simple put, Nightbot's gonna be putting in the chat sometimes, but I'll just put exclamation point sub, and that's how you can sub. But I will advise you, if you do have Amazon Prime, I will advise you to sub through Amazon Prime, as you get 1 free subscription per month. So you don't have to pay any money. You get 1 free subscription per month. All you have to do is connect your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account, and you're good to go. And I can put exclamation point Prime, and it'll pop up in the chat like that. And Nightbot will be putting some things into chat regularly later on throughout the show. Coming up in 3 minutes, the Discord will drop. Shout out to the Discord, actually, by the way.
Let's go.
Shout out to the Fact and Stats Discord, bro. I think we topped at like 24. You know, I got to count everything. I think we topped at like 24, 25 people for a Hall of Fame preseason game. So, like, that's why I was on max. That was our max viewers. 25 people for a Hall of Fame preseason game. That's just the start. Can you imagine the first Sunday Night Football game? It'll be right here in the Fact and Stats Discord. So like I said, that's going to load up in the chat in a minute. Thank you to everybody that pulled up yesterday. We had good conversations, good talks, in my opinion. Fredo, D-Mac, Ari, Goods being delusional, Tez, myself, BJ, came on the back end, Justin Achille, you know, everybody else. That's different. I like that, bro. Happy Fact and Stats Day. Josh, what's good with you too? I got a question, y'all, before I get started. I was thinking about this yesterday. For the ones that come in here at 11 a.m., right? Y'all be in here at 11 a.m. on the dot, 11:02 on the dot, right? It's typically always B Young, Q Sims, Chan, Nana, Andrew. For the ones that be in here at 11 a.m., like 11:01, 11:02, do y'all be setting an alarm? Like, how do y'all be coming here on time like that? I'm just curious. Because I know I got an alarm set to start the show at 11 o'clock. Do y'all have an alarm set or something? Like, how do y'all get here at 11 o'clock, like, every day? Like, I'm just curious. How do y'all make it before 11:05? Oh, notification. Oh, I'm burnt. Okay. Notifications. Oh, okay. Always, my bad, I'm burnt. I always wondered that. Jay Crumble too. $8 a.m. you getting ready for work? It's Friday. I'm excited. So look, so what we're gonna be talking about today? Told you all about becoming a member on YouTube. Also, as I'm speaking, Patrick, what's good, Patrick? They go Nightbot dropping a Discord link. Make sure you all join the Fact and Stats Discord. As I'm speaking, everything that I'm going to say or speak on, it is in the YouTube link description. Or, yeah, on the YouTube description, I'm sorry. And someone told me I forgot what somebody told me about YouTube. I got to timestamp some of the, for the people that listen back to it. And I definitely got to do that. I got to look into that today, too. But to be honest. But I lost where I was about to go. Oh, everything that I'm going to say right now is already in the YouTube link description. So as far as like the website. By the way, speaking of the website, I still got like 4 shirts. Milo, you better chill. I still got like 4 shirts. I think like 3 or 4 shirts, by the way. Check out the Fact and Stats website if you do not have any Fact and Stats shirts. I am now going to shift. I'm not getting no more shirts, making no more shirts. Anything that drop going forward is literally for the fall. Anything that drop going forward is literally for the fall. So you're going to see hoodies and or sweatpants. I don't know about what does. Oh, probably shorts. Probably shorts. That's it. If anything, it's going to be shorts. I don't know if I'm going to do the same design that just dropped with the Love Fact and Stats. But it's going to be either long sleeve shirts, hoodies, and sweatpants. Shout out to Josh. That's how you get the best. That's a Friday.
Let's go.
That's a Friday right there. Shout out to Josh. That's 2 gifted subs to start the day off. Josh, thank you, my brother. I truly appreciate it. CJ, you too. CJ, you should have got your shirt, by the way. I know I went to the post office earlier this week. You should have got that shirt, CJ. And then I'm going to still go to the post office later today. But if you do not have any Fact and Stats apparel, make sure y'all check out the website. As you can see here, it's factandstats.us, and Nightbot gonna put that into the chat as well. But I'll just do it right now for anybody that does not know. and also the link is in the YouTube description as well. I got like 3 or 4 shirts. I'm not making no more shirts. So if you wear a small or large, check out the website. They're all marked down as well. Instead of 30, you can get the shirt for the lowest 20. For the one that's in stock, you can get them for the lowest 20. And again, like I said, I'm not making no more shirts. If anything, it's going to be long sleeve shirts, hoodies, sweatpants, and or shorts going forward. That's it. I'll probably do shorts for this design right here. I'm not going to do a big quantity because I don't know if a lot of people are going to get it. Like, I don't know if a lot of people are interested. So it's not going to be a big quantity. But I'll probably do shorts for this. And then for the rest going forward, hoodies and sweatpants, which I cannot wait personally to make and also wear. As y'all can see, I'm still sporting right now the first Facts and Stats design hoodie. This is still the most sold design, to be honest. I think so. A lot of people bought these shirts right here too, but I think this is still the most that I'm wearing right now. Because this one started with shirts, hoodies, sweatpants, hats. Damn, long sleeve shirts. Yeah. So check out the Fact and Stats website, y'all. Next, what we're going to be talking about today on the show, but you can see here on the screen, I just put WNBA. I ain't having enough space, Mo. WNBA. So that's really, it was literally only one game last night, and there's really no other news outside of Caitlin Clark not playing tonight. There's really no other news. So I'm gonna run through that final game, that lone game I meant to say, and then we do got some action tonight. I'm gonna just, damn, I don't even know when it comes to that anymore. I guess we can still use playback for watch parties. Can we? Like, can we still watch? Yeah, I think so. We can still watch games and playback, I guess. Yeah, we can still watch games and playback, I guess. You know, like WNBA games, I'll watch it and play back. I don't if I care to watch the game. If it's on here, I'll watch it and play back. But like NFL, college football, things like that roll around, like I'm focused on building a Discord up, to be honest. The more people in Discord, the better, because then it's going to eventually turn into like an open chat, sort of kind of like the Twitter community. More people gonna be sharing their gambling plays, and then more people gonna be willing to join the stage for the show. So that's my idea around the whole Discord thing. And shout out to everybody that came through last night at Discord. But WNBA, brief pit stop on Mikal Bridges extension yesterday. NFL preseason, really just around the Hall of Fame game. I think majority of people just locked into like the first half, and that's pretty much it. Shout out to Trey Lance. Terry McLaurin requesting a trade. My thoughts on the whole Terry and the Commander situation. And then I didn't tweet it. Came to my attention late. I didn't tweet it, but MLB trade deadline winners and losers. So see if some of our MLB folks will pull up to the stage and talk about baseball. And then last but not least, should finally be able to get to the NFL. By the way, today's looking, I'm running through some of these topics. Should finally be able to get to the NFL breakout or busting. Again, around this breakout and busting, I worded it like this because this is how it was brought to my attention, but not brought to my attention, but brought to me to use for the show or bring up during the show. I'm going to twist it to like basically, it's sort of kind of the same thing. I'm going to pull up the stat leaders from last season, probably like the top 5 to 10 quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, etc. And simply ask you all as I'm going through the stats and sharing my screen, do you all think this player will replicate this season, or will they go under what they did last season, or will they go over? And it's just that simple for that activity or for that part of the show. And yeah, I should probably get out here at a reasonable time today. Happy Friday to everybody, man. Hopefully everybody stay safe today. Hopefully everybody have a phenomenal weekend. And I'm about to head to the Discord right now myself. So let me pull up to the Discord and start the show. All right, so let me take that off the screen real quick while I'm up here by myself. All right. I got too many things popped up. Oh, also, if you're in the Fact and Stats Football League, next Friday, if you're in the Fact and Stats Football League, by the way, if you are in the Fact and Stats Football League, next Friday, y'all, this is when we're going to spin the wheel. So I'm going to throw in some of our names right now. This is when we're going to spin the wheel. If you are in the Fact and Stats Football League, next Friday, I am spinning the wheel.
Football league, bro. It's fantasy football league.
Oh, I said Football League?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in the Fact and Stats Fantasy Football League, I am spinning the wheel next Friday, y'all. All right.
You said next Friday?
Yeah, next Friday. BJ, Miles, Rilo, BJ, Miles. As of right now, Wizard, but I got to replace, in my opinion. Who I'm process? I'm missing 2 names. If Shaggy, Jordan Woods, Ryan, D-Mac, Low, BJ, Miles, Wizard.
You said
Process.
Meech not in it no more?
Nah.
1, 2, 3.
You missing
Jordan
Op.
was Shaggy and I was doing it.
Yeah, and who else? I got to miss one more name, right? I think that's 5.
And,
I think I'm
You
missing
said
one
we got
name.
12 people. Oh,
Who?
it's 12 of us, right?
Yeah, but that's 11, I think. 5, 6, 7,
Somebody
8.
is missing. Thank
F Shaggy.
Uh,
F Shaggy, Low, D-Mac, Rye,
Gotta be somebody
Miles,
that don't
Wizard,
trade.
Process, Op.
Somebody that
Who
don't.
the fuck are you? You missing somebody? Who?
Somebody that don't
Hold on, let me
trade.
look.
Yeah, I'm about to go check.
It gotta be somebody that's ass.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this nigga missing, bro? Hold on, bro. I'm about to look for you, bro.
West. Yeah, somebody asked.
West.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dog, he's ass.
Shout out to my dog, but yeah, he asked. West is ass.
He had unfortunate injuries last year.
West is ass to fantasy basketball and football. That's the whole kill.
Nah, what? I ain't gonna hold you, West.
That nigga had CMC and Rasheed Rice last year.
Bro,
West got fucked up by injury last year, but he crashed out
Yeah,
too
he
early.
panicked. Yeah, he panicked.
He crashed out too early, bro. If he had stayed humble, if he had just stayed down, bro, his players came back and started cooking up, bro.
Yeah.
But by that time, you already traded him.
Right, I know you're gonna be on the island. Do you got time to make? What time can you at least look at the screen or whatever, like tap into the Twitch or whatever?
I gotta see if we gonna have connection, cause like I gotta be up early as fuck for that.
Okay, bet.
Shit, you gonna be on the island? Okay, big boy. My bad. That nigga say he having his way with this shit. What island you finna be on, Rye?
Honestly, I'm just going on a trip. I gotta see see the name of it. I don't know the name off the top of my head.
You
Oh,
have,
it's
you have
one of them.
way.
It's one of them Johns that's like in the Caribbean somewhere, in the mix of a bunch of other islands.
Yeah.
You having your way, gang. I ain't gonna lie. That's alright. That's alright.
Nah, no bullshit. I need me a little island vacay, huh?
Yeah, but I think that's a good date though. August 8th will be when we know the draft order, and then obviously the draft is August 31st. But if I have to put it to August 15th for the draft order, that's cool too. 2 weeks ahead of time, that's fine. So August 8th or August 15th.
A completely way too early overreaction for no reason. Y'all, did y'all lose a little bit faith in Omarion Hampton yesterday?
For what?
Like you literally heard what I said, bro. Completely overreaction for no reason, bro. You literally heard that prior to the
I'm not saying though. Why is that even like? Ask that to pros. Don't ask that to real football ball nowhere.
He ain't turn that corner good enough, man.
I don't got no comments on it, low.
I'm hoping one of you niggas get lower on them and don't draft them. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So about to get into speak through this WNBA thing. Like I said, it was only one game last night. Did not watch it personally. I was stunned with. Well, not even stunned because they're the same level to me. It was good to see this outcome though. I'm more so worded like that. The Valkyries got the win 68-67. And they just continue to play good basketball.
Damn, that was a good ass game.
Yeah, looked like the Mystics.
I ain't even watched that motherfucker either though.
The Valkyries up 12 at halftime. The Mystics outscored them in the second half, but it probably just was not enough. Let me just see what the last thing came
That
down
fourth
to.
quarter looks atrocious though. 6-12. What the hell's going on in that fourth quarter?
68-67. He said that's a good ass game.
I said the finish probably was good. That's what I said. Oh, you talking about me? Said that or low?
No, I said that. I said that because it's a close game. But I'm talking about. I'm looking at this fourth quarter, wondering what the hell happened.
Yeah, they look like the Mystics sold a little bit. Emily missed a 23-footer, 23-foot 3-point shot when he was down 1. So the score stayed the same for the last minute of the game. Janelle made a layup to put them up 1, and then Emily missed a 3, and then Janelle missed a 13-foot shot. Timmy got offensive board.
Can you stop from the beginning of the fourth quarter real quick? I just want to see, like, was it just a bunch of misses? Like, what the fuck? They put up 18 points combined. So they were just bricking out there? It started 62-55. Misses. God damn. Okay, makes layup. Misses, mate. Yeah, that shit was fucked up wrong. That shit was just fucked up wrong.
Kate Martin was missing a lot of shots. My goodness. Looked like they just had a bad fourth quarter from an offensive standpoint. Michigan didn't have enough. Brittany Sykes missed a floating jump shot. So came down to Brittany missing that shot. But either way, like I said, I'm super duper happy for just what the run is. Mystics came back from the 16, Black be locked in. I'm just super happy for this whole situation right here. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see what team is going to separate themselves from the bunch. Personally, the Fever can continue doing what they're doing tonight, with stretching their win streak to 4 with playing the Dallas Wings today. So we'll see how that go. And Aces, they're also playing phenomenal basketball as of late over the last 2, with winning 2 games in a row. Their last game was against the Sparks, where Asia just came out and dominated in the first quarter. And the Valkyries themselves is also on a 2-game winning streak. So this little spot right here for that final 7-8 spot, and I'm gonna include the Sparks in that. The little final 7-8 spot is what's going to be heating up. The Fever got to continue doing what they're doing. I do think the teams above will continue probably winning more games, and probably the Fever too, because I can put them. The Dream playing without Ryan Howard is equivalent to me with the Fever playing without CC. Like, I think both teams are close without their best players. In my opinion, if people want to say great best player, that's cool. I think the Dream without Ryan is also a solid team, and the Fever without CC is also a solid team. So that's the simple put. So I think they'll probably hold on above. I think it's going to come down to these 2 teams below here. Like, what 2 out of this 4 is going to make the playoffs? So I think that's what it's going to come down to. So, me personally, anybody disagree or got something else to say in regards to that?
I wasn't looking at my screen. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. What you said the last out of those bottom 4? You said what 3 out of them are gonna make the playoffs?
Yeah. So me personally, when I look at the team that's behind the Storm, I'm gonna put the Mercury. Even the Mercury, I include the Mercury. When I look at the team that's behind the Mercury, the Storm, the Dream, and the Fever, I think none of those teams are better than the 6 above. Now, granted, 2 of those 6 teams have injuries. That's the Dream missing Ryan Howard, and that's the Fever missing Caden Clark. I do think those teams playing without Ryan and CC are still solid teams to where they can go, let's just say, they can split games, right? They can go 50% or 60%, 70%, whatever the case may be, where the teams behind are probably not going to go on crazy streaks to overcome them. So I do think the Dream and the Fever probably will stay within that top 6 regardless, especially pending Ryan and Kalen returning back to the lineup. Now, when it comes down to the Aces, Valkyries, Mystics, and Sparks, that's 4 teams I just named, and only 8 make the playoffs. So it's really going to come down to what 2 teams, in my opinion, separate themselves over these last, I think, 17 games or so.
And what teams you said that was? What teams you said you thought it would be?
No, I didn't say which one I think it would be. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be the Aces and the, personally for me guessing, Aces and Mystics. But I don't know. It can be any other 2. It can be any of the 2, to be honest. Like, it's the Aces, Valkyries, Mystics, and Sparks. So it can really be any of the 2.
If I had to guess, I think I would like the Mystics to make it. The Mystics making it will actually be pretty damn tough. But I think the Valkyries just been they've been playing some good ball just throughout the course over the season. They've been a little up and down, but whenever they're clicking, they look like a formidable opponent. And I think the Aces, I mean, obviously they got Asia Wilson, so they, if they get in the playoffs, they're gonna be tough. They're gonna be a tough bump for whoever they play. Well, not tough bump, but
Shit.
No, the fuck they not.
Shit.
I'm about to say.
I'll give it that if they get 7 or 8. They losing to the Lynx or the Liberty. I promise you. They can get 7 or 8. They're gonna be first round exits. I promise that they're gonna be first round exits.
Yeah, they definitely gonna be first round exit regard. Lynx gonna bust their ass. Liberty been looking a little shaky, but I think they'll bust their ass too. Did Liberty get healthy?
We got John Quill back, and then Stewie went out now. So
Yeah, we haven't been healthy.
yeah, we're still missing some bench pieces too.
All right. So are y'all confident that y'all can beat the Aces in the series, even not being healthy?
Yeah, the Aces aren't a good team.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't going that far. Y'all ain't beating them without Stewie.
Yeah, but I mean, she's expected to return before the playoffs, though. So
Yeah, I know that, but yeah.
Nah, yeah, I ain't know what the timetable was.
D-Mac, are you saying that? Like, say Stewie can't play, you think we will win?
Yeah, even if Stewie's out, I'm still picking us. But it won't be a sweep or anything. But I still think that we can get it done. The issue will come in the subsequent rounds. We have to be healthy for wherever the next round would be, and then obviously versus the Lynx.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. So that's WNBA real quick, y'all. For the games tonight, again, I am watching. I'm watching. Box score watching. I'm on standing watch every single night for the WNBA because I do want to see who's going to separate themselves. So we have the Liberty versus the Sun tonight. Probably the Liberty will probably step on them personally on the road. And then we have the Fever traveling to Dallas to play Paige and the Wings. Bro, did CC and Paige play this year? They missed every single time, right?
Yeah, every time they played, somebody missed the game.
Yeah, somebody.
7 the second game.
They played the second game.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. CC ain't played the same
Bruh,
game.
yes,
Wait,
they did.
what was
bro.
the last game? What number game? What
I
what
watched
game
all
was that? That was the
games
third
with you,
one.
bro. They played each
They
other.
they,
What
they
you talking
did
about?
play.
The second game.
CC was like inefficient, and then Paige played well, if I remember, and the fever blew him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember this game now. My bad. All right. Yeah, I remember the game. Yeah. Okay. So they still got another time on April 12th. So Indy. Let's pray CC is back for that one. I do want to see them go at it again. And I
tweeted this out earlier today, but I really, really happy to see, Haley Jones feels like she's found a little bit of a home there with Dallas, and she's provided a nice little backcourt pairing with Paige. So that's been nice to see as of recently. They've both played well together. So I hope that continues throughout the rest of the season.
Yep, facts. I saw that tweet, and I definitely spoke to Haley yesterday, how she's been performing as of late. So shout out to her personally. The next game, we also have the Mercury versus the Dream. We was just talking about this yesterday, but it's unfortunate now coming to today's news, or it was really yesterday's news after the show. But Brittany BG is doubtful to play. So we spoke on how the Mercury struggled with big. So with her being doubtful and Ryan most likely out still as well, this could probably lean the Mercury favor in my opinion. This Valkyrie in the Sky game should be a good game. Angel and Camilla should be able to have this game be competitive, if not probably win at home. So, like I said, these teams all need as many wins as possible, even down to that Sparks and Storm game. If the Sparks play how they typically can play without Angel out, thank you, Black. Angel not playing. You typed Angle though. Just want to bring that to your attention. With outside of that Aces game, the Sparks need to get back to how they were playing before. With that Aces game when they was on a 3-4 game winning streak. So hopefully they can make this game against Seattle in Seattle competitive. Probably gonna be tough to do so, but we'll see how that goes. So it looks like it's gonna be some good bump tonight in WNBA. This Wings and Fever game probably can be good. Mercury and Dream game probably still can be good, and that Sparks and Storm game can probably be good as well. And I'll probably predict a blowout for the Liberty tonight personally. Playing that terrible Sun team. So that's it for all WNBA things at the moment. I can't remember what was next. Who I want to take it to. Briefly, I'm going to circle back over to the NBA side of things and just shout out the Knicks, man. The Knicks for getting things done and simply just keeping their core together. Yesterday, after the show, let me pull the tweet up. Yesterday, after the show, Mikal Bridges inked a 4-year, I want to say 150. Sorry, guys. Forgot the freaking thing. Yeah. 4-year, $150 million contract extension with the franchise. The new deal includes a player option for 2029, 2030, and a trade kicker. He also took, I believe, about $6 million less than what he could have took. Took like $6 million less below the max, I would say it was. Yeah, slight discount from his max extension number, that was $156 million, in order to help the Knicks have flexibility to continue building a roster and add pieces to the Eastern Conference Championship contender. So Mikal and Brunson both did that, and I think some of these moves, starting with Brunson, allowed them to be able to add some depth to this team that they was able to add this past offseason. I can't remember if Clarkson was on a min or not, but speaking on Clarkson and Yabusele, those two guys that they added to their team this past offseason, or this current offseason. Yeah, Clarkson's on a min actually, so it doesn't really matter with him. But Yabusele, and even if not just this offseason, what they can do going forward. All their guys are locked up now for a long damn time. The one that's going to expire the most or the quickest, I'll probably say, is Karl-Anthony Towns. So we'll see how that goes after these next 2 seasons, if he still remains in New York after these 2 years. They're also going to need a backup center because they probably will not be able to afford Mitchell Robinson at the end of this season coming up when he's an unrestricted free agent, or probably not willing to pay him what he may be seeking personally. Because right now he's at $12 million, and I ought to assume he probably ask for a little bit more. Just a little bit more than what that is right now. So either way, shout out to Bridges, man. He's taking a jump from going from 24 to around 33, 36. And I think this is a good spot, man. Whenever you trade for a guy like that, you gotta keep him in your fold for what you gave up to get him. So Tonio, appreciate that follow, gang. You gotta try to keep in that fold. And they have a good core. And nobody can sit here and say the Knicks don't got a good core. Brunson, OG, Mikal, and Cat, That's a good core. It's what's around those guys, and they lack some bench depth. They're not shuffle lineups enough, and also play guys less. I think they did a little bit too much of that last season. So hopefully Mike Brown can do different lineups and do different things to have the offense be efficient and defense be efficient as possible, game in and game out, and quarter in and quarter out as well. So Knicks on paper have a really good roster. I think they added 2 good guys this past offseason, Yabusele and Jordan Clarkson, without really losing anything. So they're much stronger. So we'll see how that goes for them this season coming up. Shout out to Mikal. I don't think if anybody got anything to say about Mikal Bridges, or y'all cool.
Don't give 2 fucks.
You could have just said you could have just said nothing, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I don't really. I mean, shout out to Mikal. Took a pay cut, helped the team, whatever. Cool. Knicks. I mean, in the Knicks' eyes, I guess. I mean, they're probably sitting there wondering why they can't win a chip. I mean, why they can't at least make it to the finals next year. Like, I'm sure that's what they're thinking in house. So they're trying to do everything they can to make that a possibility. So I mean, shout out to them.
Hey man, shout out to them, man. Still ain't winning the championship, but shout out to them.
All right. So yeah, I want to quickly shout out Mikal Bridges in that extension. That's it for the NBA. It's not no NBA day or nothing like that. I just wanted to bring that to the attention for the show because that's a big contract extension for one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference. We are still going to pick up NBA things later on this month, if not in September, actually, when we grade the offseason and things like that and do our roster resets and things of that nature. Hall of Fame game, y'all. We had some NFL preseason football last night. Again, shout out to everybody that put up to the watch party. Cannot believe it was even 20 plus people that was in there. That was sort of kind of insane, so I cannot wait for that first Sunday night football game personally and see how many people will be in there. Speaking on the watch parties, make sure you all join the Fact and Stats Discord for that. It is the pinned message on Twitch, and also the link to the Discord is definitely on YouTube as well. For the Discord, you're going to be able to join the show. Like a couple of the fellas is up here right now. You're going to be able to share your gambling plays throughout all sports. So whatever you like gambling on, college football, college basketball, NFL, NBA, WNBA, baseball, tennis, whatever. I have a channel set up for every single sport. You can share your plays and or tell people. I'm probably not returning for real until college football. Until NFL. And a little bit of college football if I tell somebody or something. And then also it's how you join the stage for the show. And then and watch parties, my bad, and watch parties. Last night we had a Hall of Fame preseason game. Probably one of the few times, I think we spoke about this earlier, one of the few times I can recall football coming on in July. Like I don't recall a Hall of Fame game coming on in July, whether it's the end of the month or what. But yeah, we had not even some bump. We had a game yesterday, and the Chargers played a couple of their rookies. I think Omarion only seen one drive, if I'm not mistaken. He's seen one drive. Had a couple of carries. One carry was a flag, I believe. 2 carries, 9 yards. And then Trey Harris had 0 receptions, 0 yards on 1 target. The story pretty much for the offense for the Chargers was Trey Lance, and I guess how his first half went. Or, yeah, I'll more so say like how his first half went, his first 3 quarters. He played a little bit into the third quarter, I believe. He was 13 for 20, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air. Kimani, their rookie from last year, had 2 touchdowns on the ground. And then Kyle Allen on the Lions side just threw 2 terrible interceptions. That pretty much what led the game get out of hand pretty easy. Their rookie wide receiver Tesla, who they drafted in the 3rd, I want to say, he had 2 grabs on the same drive that ended up getting him probably, I think, having 2 catches for 46 yards. Yeah, 2 catches for 46 yards. And that was pretty much it. It's really nothing to say there. I know a couple of Lions fans was pretty much happy with what they saw out of their guy, at least, even with it being only 2 catches. So NFL preseason, we'll probably hear or see more talk in regards to this side of things, more so next week. And I'm going to look at some action coming up next week. Excuse me. Look at some action coming up next week. Hello. Preseason week 1, next week Thursday. Next week Thursday, we have my Baltimore Ravens playing against the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know anything about us playing starters or anything like that. We typically don't really do too much of that. So hopefully that's a shift, personally. And I like what Ms. Gina said yesterday about how she wants to be as ready as possible with us having really a tough first 6 weeks. Outside of that Browns game, we got a tough first 6 weeks, to be honest. So, or 5 out of 6 weeks, I would say, where we can win or we can lose pretty much all those games, to be honest. We got Bills, Chiefs, Rams, Texans, and I'm missing the other team. Bills, Chiefs, Rams, Texans,
Hey, y'all can lose 5 out of those 6 games.
Lions.
A lot about y'all.
Lions. No, nigga, not me personally, nigga. I don't think that, but the average fan, you gotta think about it. When I talk about it, sometimes I be talking from a host perspective. An average football fan they think these games can probably go either way. Like y'all probably will lean us in some of the games, but these games probably can go either way because they are all good football teams. Let me just word it like that. These are all playoff teams this past season, and probably will be that again this season. So, in the Bills, Lions, Chiefs, Texans, and Rams. So that's gonna be some good bump. Now I think I came up with 4-2 out of that first 6 games, which I think will probably happen. 5-1 won't surprise me. 6-0 would surprise the hell out of me. I don't think that would happen, but yeah. 6-0, you probably see some Ravens fans talking crazy.
Hey, I ain't trying to stop it, but did I miss the WNBA segment?
Yeah, I can circle back. What's the word?
Well, no, I just want to talk about how the Fever could close their season, bro, on a good note, going into the playoffs with CC coming back. But like you see me and Shaggy talk this morning, these are games we gotta win, you know. So I didn't really want to say too much.
Yeah, I came in on the back end. And I was speaking to the Fever, and I pretty much at this point, I worded it like this morning I had said just now on the show that like although these teams are playing without their best player or one of their best players, because people feel like probably Gray the best player on the Dream, that's cool. But Ryan being out for Atlanta and Fever CC being out for the Fever, I said both of those teams still play solid basketball. Like they both still solid without Ryan and CC. So I now at this point just putting Indiana into that top 6 no matter what. Now granted, at first when CC get hurt or when CC's out, you niggas thinking like, damn, how this shit gonna look? But I really think like the addition of McDonald and even down to Indiana signing Chloe for the rest of the season, she came up. I love how they just come out of nowhere. Cause bro, I didn't know who the hell she was. I don't think y'all did either at first. Like, but she just came out of nowhere and she playing good basketball. You know what I'm saying? Now she signed for the rest of the season. She earned her contract. You know, so I like how they get their little 7 days and they earn their minutes and they earn their contract. And even Ari did the same. Ari did the same thing. I can't remember if it's Ari or Ari. I'm gonna say McDonald, but she did the same thing. Personally, and when she first got her 7 day, I'm like, bro, why? She should have been in the league. Like I know who she is. I know who she been. You know what I'm saying? So even down to college, even down to I think her short stint in LA, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong with that, but I think it was LA. So, you know, I'm happy for both of them ladies, bro. And I think the Fever are now within that top 6. They don't got to worry about being 7 or 8, in my opinion. And tonight will literally, like y'all said earlier in the chat, like that will solidify that. You know, like this shit.
Like,
go ahead.
don't say we ain't got to worry about being 7 or 8. Don't say it like that, bro.
I don't think so, gang. I don't think so. That's especially if y'all win tonight. Like I know, it's still a long season. Still.
Bro, until CC is back, where we gotta worry.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing for sure. But
Yeah, because it is time. Like, granted, we've been playing some good basketball, bro. You've been watching just like me and Shaggy, bro. It be some games, gang. We don't even look like a team, bro, and that shit just throw me so off, gang. Like I don't know what it be. Like I don't know, mentally they ain't there, preparation ain't there, but they come out and they don't look like a fucking team, bro. They come out and do hella wild shit, and man, that shit be bad, bro. That's what that
I
shit be bad
agree.
to me,
But
bro.
I don't. What I had said was I don't think the team that's behind y'all are going to go on streak. Because I think for them, I don't know. Granted, I think one team is. I think y'all got 12 losses. And I think the Aces are at 13. So I think the only way somebody pass y'all is if y'all go on like a losing streak and they're going on a winning streak. Because I think more often than not, say you guys got 4 games. At worst, y'all gonna go 2-2 in that 4-game stretch. While a team behind y'all probably will go 1-3 or damn near even 2-2 as well. So like I think for somebody to really pass y'all, they're gonna have to go like 4-0, like something a stretch like that to where y'all dropping games and they winning games. You know, even without CC. So I don't know, but I could be wrong. But I think the Fever are they shown to me they can still be a solid team without Caitlin Clark, as long as they continue to play through Leah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, and then you get your outside contributions from Lexi or Sophia in the key moments or key shots, and then now at this point, even Chloe or McDonald, and for whatever it's worth, Natasha. I know how I feel about her, but whatever it's worth, you know, the random Natasha, Natasha game, you know. So
She been having
let me look at her game log because I don't even know, gang. To be honest,
I for this season I give her a B, bro. A solid B.
Nah, that's
Not
too high.
Bro, she didn't have some good games,
I
bro.
don't play no defense to be getting a B.
Bro, she didn't have a B, bro. Like
Yeah, she have her little 18 and 13 and her little random
that's what I'm
double.
saying, bro.
She be
Like
having her little random double.
Defense.
Yeah, she cool.
that's a B. That's a B.
Not a consistent player, bro. She don't play on defense.
Defense.
She got like 7
Bro.
double doubles on the season. That's all right. I ain't gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 as a power forward. That's all right.
And hold on, let me see. Go down. The double she having, we normally win. That's a B game. Like we normally win the game.
Not a B, bro. It's a C.
Yeah, y'all won every single game. She had a double double in.
Bro, we literally won every game
Besides
except
one.
that
We're talking about
dream.
7 games, but we're 25 fucking games, and I don't care about 7 games. You play good.
No,
Wait, that don't mean she didn't play good in other games.
No,
It's
I'm
over a
saying
quarter of the damn
normally.
games.
No, I'm
Overall season is a C.
gang. I'm saying normally when she does have a good game, bro, we
Jackie,
normally
you care
win.
about playing defense?
Like, what are you talking about? She don't play no D.
That's interesting.
Bro, she get a
What
B.
is this guy
bro.
talking about? Like, what is he talking about?
Y'all
I say the fact that you're hanging it on defense now.
I mean, is she not a power forward? Is she not a big? You big's not supposed to play defense?
I think all players should play defense.
Yeah, you're just trying to make it about Caitlin Clark because you're a meat
I'm
wrapper.
just saying. I've never heard you espouse such a strong opinion about defense.
Grow up.
I've
Bro,
never heard
no way you was about to try to take the Caitlyn.
I was not
Caitlin
taking it
to
anywhere.
that,
I
bro.
just never heard Shaggy harp on defense.
Like no way that's where you was
I,
about to go.
I was
bro.
not taking it anywhere. I've just never heard Shaggy harp on defense like this. That's all.
And I saw your message late in the chat, Tiz, about that joint, that case. But I'm gonna speak on it real quick right here.
He's weird. He's weird.
Yeah, he got in that first case he got shot. Everybody got shot. Everybody that was in that car, like 4 or 5 of them got shot besides Queso.
And he got hit in the head.
Yeah. I don't think Queso was there. That's a crazy situation. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, I wanted to respond to that real quick. My bad. I saw the ad late. So yeah, I was perfectly fine with circling back to the WNBA.
Hold on. My fault. I ain't been seeing the media drag it, but you know who we play tonight. I ain't gonna really say too much, you know. But normally when the media drags shit like that against the Fever, we normally shut all that shit down. So, you know, tonight should be interesting for sure.
I do want to say one thing though, like I know the real, so I don't really speak on it too much, like cause I personally know the real. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what's going on. Me and Tez were talking about this the other day. I think Tez, who was it? I think Shaggy was just listening. Me and Tez, I think it was Tween talking with us too the other night in playback. Like I know the real what's going on. I don't know how other people feel about it, but when it comes to always wanting to attack a certain individual, in my opinion, like I don't think Caitlin Clark fans started. I don't think they do. I think the Angel fan. I think the Angel.
Shaq, you here, dude?
I think the Angel fans started, and I think now the Page fans started. I enjoy it though, cause I'm on the WNBA Twitter side of things. Like my For You page is going to be WNBA tweets.
Man, me and Shaggy been telling you niggas this for 2 years, bro.
I'm on that side. So
yeah, let's stop being naive.
wait, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean?
Everybody
Niggas don't
starts
like
it because
facts,
that's the way
bruh.
these
Niggas
things
don't like
go. Both
facts in
sides
here,
attack
bruh.
each other, and that's the reality of the situation. Nobody needs to be victimized. It's a part of the sports Twitter. It happens.
Niggas don't like facts in here, bro.
Folks attack each other. It is what it is. That's a part of the landscape.
I love a good war. Bring it on. I love a good war.
Nobody got to be woe with me in this. CC fans started, Page fans started, Angel fans started. That's a part of sports Twitter.
T-Mac threw it 3-4 minutes ago. He just did it.
What did I do?
Bringing up Caitlin Clark.
I didn't bring up Caitlin Clark.
Z Blaze, how she started? How they started?
Wait. Time out. When did I bring up Caitlin Clark?
I can't believe you just said that.
When did I bring up Caitlin Clark?
Talk to me, BN.
I can't believe you just
okay.
said that
This is no
bullshit.
answer then.
That was some bullshit. You
Niggas don't like facts in here.
Anyway,
bro.
when niggas
change,
start
bro.
lying, I can shut that. Put it down.
We gotta change.
No, everybody texts everybody.
We gotta change as a community, bro. Niggas don't like facts in here, bro.
you got a whole nigga who hate Angel Reese. Talking about it's dead fans who starting it more than Caitlin Clark fans. You got a whole nigga who despise You know what I'm talking about.
What does that mean? I do not.
Come on,
I do
bro.
not openly. I do not
It's both.
publicly speak on that girl on this platform.
That's
It's
a
both.
lie. Also, everybody attacks
I never
everybody.
did.
It doesn't
fact.
matter.
I never.
It's both.
I never.
It's both sides though.
I
It's
never
not
publicly
just.
We ain't got
speak
lie
on
there.
that
Ain't
girl
not
for no
bull.
reason on this platform.
That's some bullshit.
For no reason.
No, that's
Why
true.
Angel Reese
If he
talking
did it,
That's a good
if he spoke on
qualifier.
Angel, that's within playback like a watch party or somebody said something to him or
Bro,
something like
I
that.
don't just randomly
And,
swat
And
and,
I've
girls
been
on
and,
saying
and
that,
other
bro.
people maybe
Like,
attack
bro,
CC. There
niggas
are other
don't
contexts
openly,
to it.
niggas
The
don't
reality
openly just
situation is
speak
both
on her,
sides attack
bro.
each
yeah,
other, and there's
it's
no
both
reason to
sides,
act
bro.
otherwise.
Give
We
me
ain't
that.
got to
It's one
victimize
side,
anybody
Page
there.
and Angel side.
No, I'm not saying it's
No,
not
no,
both
no,
Come on,
no.
man.
sides.
We know
It's
y'all
definitely both
CC.
Nobody got to
sides.
do a pity party.
We know
Y'all
y'all
want to do
CC
this shit?
fans up
No,
in here,
this
bro. But
does
keep it
no.
up in this
Y'all
motherfucker.
y'all
But
being
what I'm
sensitive
saying,
as
I'm gonna
fuck
keep it a
for
buck.
Twitter
It is
time.
both sides. But what I'm seeing the most right now on Twitter, and it's cool. A lot of people are like it's turned into a page versus
You're
CC.
biased though in that.
I'm not
You're
biased.
biased.
No. I'm
Yeah,
not,
no, y'all are
no.
biased.
I'm
Who's your
without. No,
Who's your
I'm
second
not
favorite
biased.
player?
Everybody.
Who's your second favorite player, Ev?
My two favorite players are Kayla and Sabrina. I'm not biased at all.
Okay, so that is the inherent
No,
bias. You
Why
are
you
by
feel, bro?
definition
I'm
going
not.
to see things as
When I
more
look
of
at
an
the
attack one
situation,
way.
no. I promise I'm not biased in the situation.
Ev, you can say you promise, but that is literally an internalized bias that you have in viewing the situation.
How though? I'm not
That is a
biased.
part of it.
No,
Because that is one of your favorite
no.
players.
You heard his first couple words was that you're trying to ignore that a lot of niggas in here try to ignore when shit like this pop up. He know the real nigga. We see what's going on, bruh. You see what's
I'm
going
sure
on.
And I
I'm
don't
sure y'all
mind what
feel like
Shaggy
see
you
what's
do.
going
see it
on.
and you feel like one side is attacking more,
Shaggy
both
on
sides
it.
attack each other.
Yeah.
That's the reality
Niggas
situation.
know the real, bro. Y'all
That's
like
what
Z
it
that.
is.
Blaze,
I
I
don't mind
agree.
when he
Z
do
Blaze,
it.
I agree.
There's one thing I never liked in facts and stats, bro. When niggas just act super oblivious to the facts. If you're on WNBA Twitter, you see
Both
what's
sides attack each other.
you see what's going.
If you're on WNBA Twitter, you see both sides attack each other.
See where the attacking is coming from. You see
Both
what
sides.
Page fans are doing.
You see it all the time.
See what
Literally
they're
all the
doing.
Both
time.
sides.
'Cause I see plenty of CC stayers go after people for no reason, out of nowhere. Just make comments. And I see Angel
You're not even
fans
letting nobody
randomly
talk.
bring
You
up
ain't let me
CC.
finish. You ain't
No
let him
reason.
finish.
I'm just saying, y'all again are coming from a place where you guys have significant investment on
All right,
one side
so
of
let
this.
me just say
telling you
this.
as somebody
No,
that
we're
observed
not.
this,
Nigga,
this
we're
is
on
from
the
all
same.
sides.
We see the same shit.
D-Mac,
You
let me-
see?
I'm
D-Mac.
not a Page fan. I'm not an Angel fan. I'm not a CC fan. I see it from all sides.
D-Mac,
Like what?
let me-
Like I'm
D-Mac,
saying,
let me say this.
why are you only talking like you the only nigga who see it? We see the same shit, bro. And we see
But
where it's
y'all
coming
have an
from.
inherent bias with it. Y'all are a stand of one
Bro,
of the
no,
sides.
it's not. We see what's
B
going on, bro.
Young as
It's
well has an
obvious.
inherent bias because he is an Angel defender.
D-Mac, all I'm saying is, listen, I'm not even biased to the situation. I don't even talk in regards to how my brothers talk. I think Paige is having a better season than CC so far. That is a fact. I'm not biased in that situation. But I also know what I've been seeing over the last week, 2 weeks. I am on the WNBA Twitter side of things. Paige fans are constantly comparing her to CC and attacking CC. Do you disagree with that?
So I will take this from three angles. One, I'm not arguing about the better season thing. Two, I'm simply talking about the environment of WNBA Twitter, which is largely the environment of sports Twitter. If you are a stand of something, you're going to attack the opposition. That happens regardless on WNBA Twitter for those people that come, and I see plenty of it on both sides. Three, your point as far as this is concerned, I don't have any issues with people comparing Paige and CC. When you have two guards that are back-to-back #1 overall picks, that is a natural comparison.
Facts.
Would I prefer if it didn't have to come with attacks that come alongside of it? Sure. But that's the reality of sports Twitter. I'm not going to all of a sudden act sensitive to it. That's the reality of the situation. But if you're asking me as somebody that's not an Angel fan, that's not a CC fan, that's not a Caitlyn fan, I see it from all sides. I see people attack. I see Asia fucking fans attacking folks for no reason. Like, it comes from everywhere. I am acknowledging
But what I'm
that
saying
and
is,
acting like
D-Mac,
to,
what you
to
just said is
victimize one side of it sounds very dumb to me.
what you just said
it
is
just sounds
true.
dumb.
But to make it seem like I'm being biased in the situation, that's the false part. Because
Ev,
hold on,
I am
I just let you
acknowledging.
talk. D-Mac, I literally just let you talk.
Go ahead.
My
Go
response
ahead.
back to what you just said, what you just said is true. Same way you said what you just Z plays, thank you. Same way you just said what I just said is true. But D-Mac, all I'm saying is, damn, I lost my word. Cut me off. Oh, about to cut me off. All I'm saying is, all I'm saying is in regards to the CC and Paige thing though, and if I'm wrong to you, cool, just let me know. I don't think the CC fans started it when it comes to attacking Paige. I think the Paige fans saw this up and coming guard as well, just like CC, back to like #1 pick, like you just said, and they started to attack the opposition first. And Caitlin Clark, she's better all around. She's a better defender. She's a better scorer at getting to her spots and things of that nature. Do you disagree with that? Because I think they started it first, and then they're now. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And nobody, we probably can't prove this. We probably can't prove this, to be honest. But yeah, go ahead.
No, I think I've seen plenty of shots come from CC side that were, unwarranted or started from Page side, and I've seen plenty of Page fans attack CC as well. I've seen it plenty from both sides, and this is when I say that you're biased. I am acknowledging the inherent bias that you have as somebody that is a fan of one of these people. The same way I said the same thing for B Young. This is not me trying to attack you, but I'm saying that there is an inherent bias that comes with it from the standpoint of what we observe on social media and how we inherently take it in and say, hey, my side is this side, and maybe I will automatically see more of it from this side, whether it's just an echo chamber of algorithms, et cetera, et cetera. All those things are built in from that standpoint to feed into your For You or whatever page that may make it seem like, it's coming from one side from that standpoint. My only point is this. As somebody that's on W and Twitter and doesn't necessarily have a side when it comes to all three of these players, I guess if you want to include all three of them or just the two, I seen what's it called? I'm trying to look for the word and I can't think of it. But
I don't have Angel and CC talks.
Uncalled for shots from the standpoint or things that haven't been started from one side. They come out of nowhere. And I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. It would be nice and ideal world it didn't happen, sure, but it's Florida sports Twitter, so I don't think anybody's got to be victimized or woe was me on either side of it. For me personally,
and I do want to say this though, and I heard what you just said. Someone just said this on YouTube, and I agree with this. Like he said, CC fans saw a threat and downplayed Page to start the season. That is true. Like one of my brothers literally did that. That's literally true.
And Ev, I appreciate you acknowledging that.
I'm just being real. I'm in host mode. What's up, B? Bear, my bad.
Listen, hold on.
Shaggy, you low, by the way.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Turn it up a little bit. Go ahead.
I don't know what y'all classify as a threat.
Bro, stop.
It was never going to be that. We walked into this league top 3. We took over. She's not even taking over now. This is our league. How can this be a threat? And Ed, if I'm being 100 with you, Ed, if I'm keeping 100, she don't have real stands.
Who?
They're not real stands. Paige, they're not real stands. She does not have a stand base.
Paige had a fan base before folks knew about CC, bro. That's not true.
Her stands come from CC haters. That's not
true.
Paige has literally had fans since she was in high school, brother. Talk that talk.
That's not true, though, gang. I can't let
that's not true. That is legitimately not true.
Standing comes from CC.
Tez is enabling this bullshit, and he knows that's not true.
See this shit every day, man.
Paige has literally had fans since she was in high school. That is a fact.
We see it every day.
Ways about that.
We see it every day. And every time a conversation come up on this platform, y'all the ones that's playing the victim. Angel fans, Page fans, y'all do it every time. Every time. Go back to a couple weeks ago. Y'all do it every time. Excuses. We don't spark these conversations. We don't do that. We don't care to have them.
I enjoy it.
Y'all spark these conversations.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Okay.
Anyway, let me go first.
It's crazy.
As somebody who just started watching WNBA, from my perspective, just like what Beyonce said with the algorithm and everything, what I've seen mainly is fans of other teams go after CC. Now, it may be, just my algorithm, but I saw somewhere Paige was the first player to have 400 points and 100 assists.
Yeah.
Instantly, what I saw was, oh, your player can never do this.
Go ahead.
Hold on. And Bear, whole time, she already did
it. And see, this is my
what
thing.
Are we talking about?
Exactly what D-Mac said,
they try to throw stats out there, bro. That CC already did. Like I think the stat.
I think they did the first player to do something.
I think they
by definition not doing it. By the way,
15-5 and like 2 steals. They say she's the only person that did
something that you're the fastest
There's
to
like
do.
6
That would
people
mean
that
you
did
did
it.
something that somebody else has never done. By the way, that would be the definition of it.
It's like 6 people that did it, bro. 15-5 and like what 2 steals.
The point of that.
That kind of goes back to what D-Mac, said though. Your algorithm will mess it up to where you will only see one side of it.
Bro, at this point,
that's all I see.
Everybody just firing. It's a triple threat match, bro. Everybody just firing shots, bro. Well, no,
No,
it's not a triple
that's-
threat match.
that's
That's a
all
lie.
it's gonna
It's
be.
not a triple threat match. It's a handicap match, but yeah.
Man, only thing I disagree with Ben was Ev said, "Oh, Paige and Angel started." No, it's all around. It ain't. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Bro, you started the whole conversation 2 weeks ago. You did that.
You talking about?
The conversation we had up here 2 weeks ago. I don't remember exactly, but I know you and OG came up here and started that.
Yeah,
Fact.
because you, like I said, I don't
Yeah. When I called OG on this bullshit, we was talking about one specific player.
Yeah, I remember.
Then he say Caitlin Clark. I said, nigga, okay, I see what's going on. Everything tied back to CC, bro. That's what we talking about. Like it don't never just be stuck on one person. It all ties back to CC, bro. No cap.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that is you guys' experience. Fortunately, I do not.
Man,
have
these
that.
is the facts, D-Max. Stop that bullshit, nigga.
I'm very
Now,
happy
it's
that
real
I don't
ironic.
have that experience.
It's
when it
real
comes to
ironic how majority of black people who watch WNBA don't like CC, but they like Paige. Such a lot, man. You know, people still hurt, people still bitter. Such a lot.
I ain't one of
Oh,
those.
facts.
I like.
What does that say, Shaggy?
Oh,
Hey,
fact, they still mad. They still mad. They still mad. They still
Who's
hating.
mad about it?
They still mad. They still hating because they can't compare. Because they little black
Who?
Barbie can't compare to us.
Who?
But they want to
That's-
fan Paige.
Problem
Fact.
right there.
How you don't like CC but you like Paige? You still mad?
Problem
You're the
right there.
Barbie. Come on, man. It's cool.
So you think that
Y'all
black
make-
people can
y'all make
only
it-
like Paige because they're Angel fans who hate CC?
Fact.
Okay.
That's-
Tez, you support that bullshit?
That's not.
Say it again.
Ev, do you agree with that?
I didn't hear what he said word for word.
Yeah, I
ain't gonna lie.
didn't hear that either.
No, both of y'all shut y'all ears off.
I'm scrolling my phone.
What did he say?
Typically,
Just
typically
say
I
what
don't
he
scroll
said.
on my phone when I'm hosting, but that's on me. But go
He
ahead.
said that Paige fans only have Angel fans that are black people that hate CC. I think Shaggy's hilarious.
I mean, D-Mac. D-Mac. One of them is on stage with us right now.
Miles, appreciate that game.
That ain't.
Again, y'all
Brian
got
Young is
Amazon
Steve.
Prime. Make sure y'all sub through Amazon Prime.
You said what?
Brian Young is on stage with us right now. He's the perfect example.
Now you know damn well I be trolling you. Now we was in playback.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ted, you know, Ted, they're going to thumb up the troll. Okay.
The troll word. Okay.
Nah, you know, I just don't. They was doing it during their street. CC fans. Oh, look at all the turnovers though. Look, see the shit all on the timeline. Oh, look at the turnovers though. Come on, bruh.
It's funny how they mattered last year, but now they don't matter. Okay.
You was doing the shit too. Oh, bringing up the turnover.
I do want to say this though. The people that are fans of Paige or prefer Paige over CC, and they explain why, I respect. Better defender, better, I guess, at getting to her spots or whatever. If anybody worded like that, cool. But if anybody just take this from, okay, like Shaggy saying, yeah, we not rocking with CC because the Angel thing, da-da-da-da, but then go turn around and like Paige. It's
that's
like,
lame.
that's the, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? But if it's the strictly because, I like Paige, I've been liking Paige because of X, Y, and Z, and she do this and that and that, and CC don't do that and that and that, and not that good at that, cool. I respect it, I understand.
Yeah, but Ev, he said those people don't exist.
Nah, they exist. They exist. They definitely exist. So I don't agree with that.
Oh, I know they exist
Yeah.
because Paige has had, over 1 million followers since high school. Because
Yeah,
she's
Paige been
always
that. I want to make that clear. Paige been
Yeah,
that.
they can exist.
It
That's
had
cool.
nothing to
That's
do
cool.
with CC.
I might have
Or
joined.
Angel for that matter.
Yeah, that's cool. But her fans are the ones that hate CC because they hate facts.
If that helps you sleep at night, Shaggy, I understand.
Facts.
Wait,
wish
what?
Jay
Wait, what you
would.
just say? Her stands what?
He said her stands are only people that hate CC and came over from Angel.
No, that's
Yeah, that
just
ain't-
not true. Yeah, that's just not true. I just can't agree with that one. I can't agree with that. Bro, D-Mac said it good. Back-to-back number one pick, the comparisons are going to happen. It's similar to how Luka and Trae Young was getting compared because they got traded for each other. So now we're going to see.
You know the funny thing is,
Go ahead.
you know the funny thing, it's all gonna play out on the court. We all gonna see who's gonna be better. That's the funny part. We all gonna see.
I agree. They both going to be top
And that's
five.
not a question.
They both going to
And
be
that's
top
not
five.
a question. So where you going with that, nigga? That ain't a question.
Hold on, Tez. I want to ask you a direct question. Do you think?
Now I can't say what I want to
Ted,
say because they gonna buy it.
do you think Paige and CC both will be top five players?
It can happen.
Okay. Cause I don't even be hearing y'all like.
We already top 5 though. So
I don't
like,
be hearing y'all speak on
Shawty
y'all
gotta-
ops though.
Shawty got to climb up. We already
I don't hear y'all speak on y'all ops though, bro. Y'all don't praise the
We
ops
already
at all,
that.
bro. Like, y'all
We
don't say-
already that.
Y'all don't say
though.
nothing
Like,
good
you-
about
like-
Angel. Y'all don't say nothing good about Paige, bro.
Like, so no. I'm saying you gotta rephrase that.
Because Shaggy is so funny with it. Nah, fuck
do
that.
I think
Fuck
Paige?
that.
No,
Fuck
nigga.
that.
Do I
Shaggy
think
is so
Paige
funny
can
with
be
it. No,
top
fuck
5?
that. Fuck
Don't
that.
say both.
Shaggy
Don't
is
say
so
both.
funny
We
with
already
it.
top 5.
I'm
gang.
sending Paige stats into the chat all the time. What Shaggy would do is Shaggy would bring up the worst thing that happened in the game, and they just ignored the whole game. He said, "Damn, somebody just airballed a whole 3-pointer, a 3-point game winning shot." And he know it's Paige. Like, I know he talking about Paige, but he ignored the stat. He ignored everything. He will ignore everything said about Paige and Angel and bring up the worst thing. Like, if you said anything good, he ain't gonna speak on it. But when it's that work, the 9 turnovers the Angel doing, the leading the league in turnovers and things like that, he gonna speak on that though. You know what I'm saying?
So almost having a triple double with the turnovers being 10.
That's
That don't matter.
nasty. But also address and understand the
That's
situation
nasty.
too.
Ed. Let me have a floor real quick. Let me tell you why, Ed. Can you hear me?
Can you answer my question I asked Tez first though? Do you think Paige and CeCe will be top 5?
Stop saying Paige and CeCe. Just
Within the
say
next,
Paige, bro.
let me reword it. Within the next 3 to 4 years, do you think
CeCe
they both
is
be
in
top 5 players
right now.
Do you think they both be top 5 players? Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Why you ask?
Okay.
Hey, for one, listen. We don't have to praise ops. You can respect your ops. That's not my job to praise them. Cool, I can have respect for them, but that's it. And don't tell me, hey, you know why I do the shit I do in the chat? About 30 minutes ago, probably an hour, and you can run the show back. You can run the show back with low act on then they played type of this shit. You know what D-Mac said? CeCe was inefficient, but Paige had a good game.
That's what happened in the game.
He didn't say
Wait, that's what happened in the game.
He didn't say nothing. He did not tell you how CeCe outplayed her. He didn't do that. Facts.
Because CeCe didn't outplay her. Paige had a better game.
Yeah, you're crazy. You're delusional.
Wait,
What you think? Paige better in that game?
Show the box score.
You're delusional. She had 21 in a blowout. What are we doing?
Show the box score.
What are we doing?
21.
We watched the game. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro.
I watched the game too. Paige was better.
He just hate, bro.
Huh?
Hate.
21.
She's minus 20.
Yeah, Paige was better.
She's a minus 20.
She was still better.
But no, she was not, bro.
Bro,
Yes, she was.
shit is insane,
Yes, she
bro.
was.
This shit is
Y'all gotta
insane.
act like
Why?
4 for
'Cause she had
12
more
from the
points?
field is great.
Why? Because she had more points.
And she was efficient in doing so.
Was this the game where everybody was saying Paige need help? Game?
Bro, CeCe got like 4 steals off of her alone.
Oh, I by all means, please show that. Show those clips.
Bro, you serious?
Absolutely.
You got that?
They got
Absolutely. I'd love to see the 4 steals that Paige got off of Clark.
That's that.
Y'all are funny, bro.
I'll wait for those clips. But yeah, Paige outplayed her in this game because CeCe was inefficient. And that's okay. CeCe didn't have a terrible game. She still was able to distribute the ball effectively. And I said specifically, because Shaggy left out this part, I said Paige was played well. Caitlin was inefficient, and the fever blew him out. I literally said all 3 of those things, which is factually what happened. There was no hate or anything. That was legitimately. I guess Shaggy doesn't like when I speak the facts of the situation. I understand, but still.
Y'all are comedy, bro.
Nah, these niggas funny.
If y'all on YouTube, man, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button.
God, bro, these niggas, you need to be stat watchers, bro. Y'all don't watch the game.
No, I watched the game and Paige was better, Tez. It's okay.
Stat watchers, bro.
Man, it's all
Paige
gonna
was
play out.
better, and that's okay.
If y'all on YouTube, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button. Z Blaze and Patrick and Doubleback. Appreciate y'all holding the YouTube chat down as always. If anybody in here wants to extend their support for the platform, make sure y'all become a member on the YouTube side of things, and or hit that subscribe button or sub button on the Twitch side of things. If you have Amazon Prime, I would advise you all to sub through Amazon Prime. You connect your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account, and you get 1 free subscription per month. So you do not have to pay. You get 1 free subscription per month. That is key information. Also, if you do plan on subbing, you also can sub for like months, like 6 months, 3 months, 4 months. I'm pretty sure Twitch got deals with that too. Instead of you all doing month-to-month basis, you probably can get a deal if they're started out there for anybody that may be interested in ever doing that. So yeah, we're gonna circle it back off of the WNBA good talks, bro. Like I said, Caitlin's my favorite player. Sabrina's my favorite players. But I enjoy what's going on Twitter right now because I do think Paige is up and coming. Also, one of the better guards about to come into the league. That's going to be coming with her own fan base for years to come. Cece with her own fan base for years to come. Now, granted, she is the biggest. Ain't nobody that's going to touch this league in the next 5 years going to be bigger than Cece. Nobody.
The funny part is the Demon ain't even in the league yet. It's better than both of them.
She not touching Cece either when it comes to what she like
From a fan base.
Fan base perspective. Yeah, I'm still. Nobody touching what CC brought to the WNBA. Nobody.
Juju better.
But I have no problem saying I do think that Juju will be better than Paige and CC. I do feel that.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's better than both of them.
That's fine. I'm not debating that. But I know nobody deny this. Nobody is bringing the fans to the WNBA like Caitlin Clark did. Nobody. Probably ever. Well, let's just say in the next 10 years, nobody doing it, bro. Nobody.
I mean, exponentially wise, you could certainly make that argument.
For who? Oh, you saying you can make the argument for somebody else, or you saying like I can basically just
no? I'm saying that nobody else will have that impact on that circle.
That impact was insane, bro. We were talking about this the other day in playback. Like that, this is insane what she did, and I'm glad that it's getting to this point, and I'm glad that somebody came right after her in Paige, and I'm glad that it's other players that was before her, that's still also good as well as far as point guards. Sabrina, still gotta give my Sabrina a shot because Sabrina's playing good basketball as well. Sabrina, I didn't know smoke though. Sabrina rock with CC. Sabrina, I didn't know smoke. She's just a good girl. Like she just play basketball. You know what I'm saying? So
that game, by the way,
she is not a good girl, bro.
Yeah, she don't just play basketball. That's cap. That's the problem.
Not a good girl.
Hey, have you heard me?
She don't just play basketball.
Have you see the way that she was cursing out that ref, bro?
Yeah, but she got a mouth on her for sure. She got a mouth on her for sure. But like,
and that's cool.
But I love it. I like competitors. That's why I've never had any problems with it. That's why I've never had any problems with the way CC approaches the game. She's fiery. She gets out the refs. Paige does the same thing. Angel does the same thing. Like I love when competitors like that. And the thing that I want to say is this.
Ed, you hear me?
Hold on, Shaggy, real quick. I'll let you go. The one thing I want to say is this. The good thing about where the W is because of what CC has brought, what Paige has brought, what Angel has brought, what I expect Juju to bring. There's no question mark about who's do they have a next face? Are they going to be able to carry this more in the forward? These are going to be the young stars that are going to be able to move the game in a positive direction as they move on. So I feel great about the fact that the W is in a great place as a league.
Yep, I agree. And I was just saying this to that the other day in playback. Shaggy, we can hear you.
Kaden, if you feel like that, stop hating and say thank you.
Who's hating?
Nigga, what is this nigga talking about? Stop hating and say thank you.
Who's hating? Okay. Yeah.
Y'all niggas burnt out, bro.
That's easy to shut that down.
Y'all
niggas trying to give other guards credit, other players credit for our work.
It's always easy to shut that down. It doesn't matter when you are staying and you can meet Ryan, but when other people don't, it's tough to bring that up, man.
They're trying to give credit out because
look how easy that was.
Who hates credit for
I'm gonna go on mute. Fuck it. Can't say shit.
Y'all like comedy, bro. I forgot about to close it out and say. I don't remember, to be honest.
And with the Juju shit, everybody better till it's time to go and prove it.
Caitlin Clark had 14 points, 13 assists, and 5 steals in that game, by the way.
And she was inefficient as hell, and that's okay. Shout out to the team. They blew them out.
They got shit. And she had 21 points, so she played better.
And Paige was better that game, and that's perfectly fine.
Says I ain't gonna lie.
5 steals.
You might
able to get that win, man.
You might want to chill on the Juju. Like you can attack Paige gang, but Juju like.
Yes, yeah.
She might.
We not attacking Paige.
No, that's just things.
Everybody better.
Chill on Juju gang.
Everybody better until it's time to get on that.
Chill on Juju gang.
Everybody better till it's time to go prove it, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody better till it's time to go prove it.
How you feel about Paige and CCOG? I ain't never heard you talk about it. I don't think.
What you mean? What's the question?
Like, how you feel about the two players? You like both of them? Okay. Like, who would you prefer to have on your starting your franchise with? Just curious.
I don't think you can go wrong, to be honest. But if you made me pick, I would say CC.
Okay.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah. And I guess the extra playmaking chops and things like that.
Yeah, playmaking.
Oh yeah. I think both of them can do I think both of them do a good job of scoring, but I think I would get that edge, that playmaking edge, which is, I mean, it's not just to me, it's not just a small margin, it's a big margin. So I would have to get it overall to Caitlin. But like I said, I don't think you can go wrong though. I hear Shaggy in there trying to shit. Well, I don't even want to come in on the back end of the conversation. Maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds like the nigga was starting trying
Yeah,
to hate on.
you
Yeah,
gonna be
we
wrong
know.
because
Yeah,
you was on the
we
research
know.
as well.
We know that weird ass shit you try to pull other
The
week.
Tez too. Nigga, hold on. I'm getting your name out my motherfucking mouth too, nigga. You another. I know you in here hating because you niggas around here think
I don't
everybody.
hate.
Y'all think, okay. Well, what was the conversation? What was y'all saying about
I don't
Paige?
hate. I watch the games. I know what's up.
You the only one, huh? You the only nigga watch the game, huh, nigga? Who else? What was you saying though? What's the take on Paige? What's the negative? I want to hear some of this shit. That's what I
No,
thought, nigga. Ain't a negative thing to
and
say
11
about
of
it.
her
Nigga.
21
I'm
came in
good
the
with
second
that.
half, by the way, when it was a blowout. Yeah.
You said what?
11 of her 21 came in the second half when it was a blowout. But yeah, somehow she had a better game.
Page outplayed her, bro.
Somehow we had,
It's all
somehow
right.
she
They're
had a
gonna
better
have
game.
plenty
Negative
of
20.
matchups to before.
Yeah.
Well, if CC's
Shit, I
healthy,
see you
they'll
nigga
have
wait.
plenty of matchups to move
Y'all
forward
on
to see if CC
comedy,
can get her
dog.
get back.
Had 14 points, 13 assists, 5
We'll
steals.
see if she get
Damn,
her
she
get
had
back.
13
The show is
seconds.
shit was inefficient as hell. She was missing all them shots. She got to get out that slump, but she healthy.
Y'all are
What I
comedy.
said. All this gonna play out on all this back and forth.
Yeah, and respectfully, nigga, you in last place, nigga. So this really ain't your combo.
That's the
Who that's to?
You talking
Me?
about,
Hey,
nigga? Yeah,
Angel Reese, be
I'm on,
young, be
I'm on
young.
time
Oh,
of the day, nigga. I'm on time of the day, nigga.
I like
Facts.
I like
And you
all
last, nigga.
four of them. I like all
Fuck you
four of
talking
them.
about? You
I
like
just-
all four? That's the problem
Damn.
with this shit, man. That's the problem, bruh. That's the
Y'all saying he
problem.
BJ? Y'all saying he BJ?
like I said though, that Juju ain't leave that alone. Leave that alone.
So
That
you
shit
gonna
is
leave?
hurt.
So you gonna leave Andrew and go to Juju?
I just said I like all four of them.
Yeah, bro. You part of the problem.
What I mean, dude. No, I ain't biased.
You part of the problem, bro.
Like I can say certain shit because I ain't biased. That's why I don't get mad at Shaggy. He's consistent with. I can't get
nah,
mad at him.
you part of the
What
problem, kid.
Brian Young
'Cause
just
you,
said? Brian
How?
Young, you like who?
yeah,
How?
nigga, you driving this player
Right,
shit, nigga.
right.
You trying to make a
Hey,
nigga
Shaggy.
pick
How?
which one, nigga? Why we can't like all of them,
Part of the
nigga?
problem.
Why we
Nigga,
got to pick
if
one, nigga?
it's
I
four,
be saying
if
that
it's
to
four,
Shaggy gang, like Shaggy
it's
be wanting me
four,
to not praise Angel because she's an op. Like,
Nah.
nigga, I don't got nothing to do with that. Nigga, she's a good player to me. Like, she playing
No,
good
I
basketball.
don't get
Like,
mad at him because
like
These
he
other niggas
consistent
though,
with.
nah, you're not about to tell me I like his.
Niggas don't want us to believe our eyes because we didn't like because we was down on a particular player in the beginning, nigga. But my eyes telling me something different now, nigga. Can I just say what my eyes is saying? Can I say
And
what she's doing?
and as
It's just
Angel
real funny how that Angel Reese shit shut down real quick though. Nobody talk about her no more. Crazy.
and as Angel Reese fan, I can say she need to come back on the turnover.
That's
See how that
true.
works? See how that works? Need to cut back on the turnover.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You saying four? It's really 3.5, bro. She's a half.
no, bro, I
See,
don't want to play with like she didn't like. And I was just having this convo with Shaggy the other day. Like, bro, she brought a good amount of fans to WNBA as well. Like, I just don't want to ignore what Andrew brought to the WNBA and make it seem like it just stems straight from CC. Like, me and Shaggy were literally talking about this the other day. It's not just from CC. Like, Angel brought a whole little Barbie club, like the whole little LSU Barbie bull crap. Like she had her own fans too, bro. Like, I want to make that very clear. But
Yeah, she brought B Young. Shit, B Young right there, nigga. She brought a
Man,
nigga right there.
the numbers show people are tuning in more to watch Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever.
1,000%. Yes, 1,000%. That's not gonna change. I agree. 1,000%.
But don't down Andrew though. Like she ain't wanna like, bruh, I love the way she played, bro. Like, and then fuck, because we all know her game ugly. Fuck, it's the way she like. She just got that dog, bro. I love the way she.
Bro, it's okay to say
I love the way she.
it's okay to say you like her because she's from your parts, bro. It's okay.
Nah, she from Baltimore. It ain't the
It's
same.
okay,
That's not,
bro. Your side of town, bro. It's okay,
it's
bro.
not the same,
Like,
Tiz. Not
like
the
you feel
same.
me? You can rock with a player from your city, bro. I respect it, bro. I be
No,
the
I
same
just like
way.
the way she played basketball. I know it ain't aesthetically pleasing, but I like the way she played.
You like inefficient bigs. Okay.
See, that's that shit. See,
Tez doing the whole
that
Midwest, coalition with the Iowa, Ohio stuff. You know, I understand it. I get it.
Now I know what I'm watching.
Hey, Shag, you tapped into the chat? Tapped in?
Bro, I need to
Yeah, I
watch
watched
that show, bro. I heard that show episode was crazy, bro. Hey, what season is it
Yeah.
on right now, by the way? Quick.
On season 7.
I gotta watch that show. I never watched it at all. So that's a good show to watch then. Bet.
That's
And that's on HBO Max, I think.
on Paramount.
Paramount. Okay. So I gotta tap into the shot. Yeah, that's my next show that I'm gonna start after I get finished with Blind Spot. I just did season 3 on Blind Spot this morning. But yeah, solid WNBA talks as always. This is the next thing that I wanted to bring.
You got the season 3. I'm sorry. You got the season 3 on Blind Spot?
Yes, sir.
Bro, that shit good as hell.
Yeah, I'm on season 3, episode 1. What I got to season 3 in like what, a week and a half, 2 weeks. Low probably on season 5 by now. Like Low is watching the hell out of Blind Spot. Like I don't know how he even doing it, bro. Like Low watching too much. Like he passed me and I started before him. But yeah, man, Blind Spot is definitely a cool show that's worth watching 1,000%. Not one of them not top 5 or nothing like that. But it's definitely worth watching 1,000% for me. I'm gonna take it to the next thing that I wanted to talk about with you all today. And again, everybody that's in here on YouTube, whether you're watching on Twitter real quick or whether you listening on YouTube, Twitch as well. Thank y'all so much for all the support. Super duper excited for NFL season coming up. Super duper excited for Fact and Stats Sunday football season coming up. D-Mac, if you missed it, I am spinning a wheel on August 8th. I am spinning a wheel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to know the draft order on August 8th. If not,
So how are you?
So
I'm sorry.
When I spin and land on that first person, you have pick 12. We're going to go back.
Okay, you're doing it.
Yeah, back.
Okay.
So build that.
So yeah, okay. I wanted to suggest that, but I'm glad you're already going to do it that way.
Build that anticipation up, man. You know, it's going to be, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I don't want pick 1, though. I pray I don't get pick 1. I definitely do not want pick 1 because, yeah, I just don't want pick 1. But yeah, I can't wait.
I don't mind picking one. You get to go twice.
And that later rounds, 25, 26, but 25, 26, but nah. We'll see. It's not in our hands. It's in God's hands, and it's in His will of names. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, August 8th or August 15th, we'll be spinning the wheel, and our draft is August 31st, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I moved it up 1 hour. August 31st, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Next, we're going to talk about this trade. You know, a lot of people have different stance. What if it lands on me? Yeah, so if the wheel lands on you, when I spin it the first time, you got pick 12. I'm not going to spin it right now at all. I'm never going to spin it until the day because I'm somebody that believes in random stuff like that. Like, if I'm shooting dice, don't touch my dice. Like, I'm going to crap out. I know I'm going to crap out. So I'm not even going to spin this at all. I'm not even going to touch this no more. But yes, if it lands on you the first time I spin it, then you are pick 12. Then you're out. I'm going to take your name off. Land on the next person, they're pick 11. Take their name off, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, I believe in random stuff. I forgot the word of it right now, but I believe in random stuff. So don't touch my dice when I'm shooting dice. If I win in Uno, I'm not shuffling the cards. That's not good luck either. Anything, bro. Like, don't touch nothing that I'm doing if I'm competing right now. Don't touch nothing.
Bro, nigga can hold your dice though, bro.
Yeah, you can gate my dice, nigga. Don't grab them and touch them and all that extra shit, nigga. And if you do, I'm gonna pick them up. Yeah, if you pick them up, I'm gonna blow them. Like, you can gate my dice 1,000%, but don't gate and grab and do all that shaking. Nah, because then I'm like, it's gonna throw me off. I'm gonna blow them off. Like, I'm gonna pick.
Well, nigga, I'm trying to throw you off, nigga.
I know. Don't touch my dice though, nigga.
You think I want you to hang, nigga?
If you want to gate, nigga, step. If you want to gate, put your foot down or throw your hand out. So give me them. Give me these. Give me them. Don't touch my dice, nigga.
Nigga, I'm grabbing them motherfuckers, nigga. I'm grabbing them, nigga. Especially
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I step on them bitches before you even before they hit the wall or whatever.
Step on them.
Whatever you shooting on, I'm stepping on them before they hit anything.
That's fine. Just don't touch my dice, nigga. I'm good. Don't touch my dice. Fuck that. If niggas, I believe that shit.
And then hold on. And then you talking about you ain't gonna shuffle the cards, nigga? Is that an option? You gotta shuffle the cards.
If I win, I don't shuffle because if you shuffle, you don't go first. So if I win, you go first. If I win, no. If you win, you go first, right? Y'all don't play like that.
You don't shuffle the cards, fool.
No, I'm saying if I win, I'm saying after I win. Like if I'm playing with one person or two people and I win, I'm not touching the cards because I just won.
So you're not gonna. So if it's your turn to shuffle, you're not gonna shuffle.
I'm not gonna shuffle if I win. If I win, I'm not shuffling.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Like you're not. But y'all don't play like that. You're not supposed to.
I thought you were saying it's your time to deal, and you ain't gonna shuffle.
I'll shuffle for sure. I'll shuffle for sure, but definitely not off of a dub. Hell nah, I'm losing shuffle them cards, nigga.
Ev,
what's up, D-back?
We did officially get Emma, and so she's gonna play on Friday. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
I sent that to your phone, by the way. Yeah,
You sent that to my phone.
yeah. The show 3 of her 5 steals came off of Paige Buckers, by the way.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah, let me
three.
see.
In a game where she had 4 turnovers, 3 on went to Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see.
He sent it on the real app. The real
Nah,
app
she had
show.
21 points. She had 21 points in a blowout. So
The real
way
app
better.
show.
Oh, you ain't got the video of them?
Nah, it ain't the video. I mean, but it's literally saying Caitlin Clark still though on page. So
I'd like to see the video of them person. That's just me.
okay. Let me see.
This how I know he didn't watch the game.
No, I watched the game. I just don't remember. The
Bro,
game
one
well
of them,
enough.
one of them, when she was trying to throw an overhead pass on the post, CC stole it. I think that another one was a deflection from a passing lane, and I forgot the other one.
Nah, bro. 14 points, 13 assists, 5 steals don't matter. Don't
Yeah,
even
Paige
21 points.
Outfighter, that's fine. You may not be able to find
better.
it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Which? It was on ESPN, right?
The game? I don't know what game channel that game came on.
I believe I remember it being on ESPN.
Were you about to go to play by play?
Now,
It was, I guess.
We can
I
bet
got
on
that.
this too, by the way. We can bet on this.
Bet on what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Now it's bet on what? Okay.
No, I don't know what you want to bet on. I legitimately.
Let's bet
If
that
she got 3,
out of her 5.
No, I'm not denying
Pretty
that
much
it
saying I'm
maybe it came off of her, but
Pretty
I
much
just
saying I'm
wanted to see the video of it, Shaggy. That's it. You doing the whole I'm emotional,
now the
I'm
real
gonna
app
go
is
off
gonna lie.
type thing. I legitimately wanted to see the video of it.
He ain't watched the game, y'all. He capping.
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah, I like comedy, bro. Hold on. All right, we're gonna proceed to the next topic that I want to bring to y'all attention. This is me giving my simple, brief thoughts on the situation. And it's going on. It's what's going on in DC right now. Well, they don't even play in DC. Well, they're about to shift back to DC, but the Washington Commanders and the Terry Mclaurin situation, where he came out, and in my opinion, it's like basically requesting a fake trade request. I word it like that. And they seem they can't come to basically an agreement on the situation. And the situation basically is working out a contract extension. Terry believes. I seen 2 things yesterday. So the first thing, I seen one thing a couple of days ago where he wants to be paid north of $33 million. So that's above DK, which is that he's at 33 at the moment. And he's a 4-5 pay wide receiver. So if you want to get above that, he probably wants like 33.5 or 34, whatever the case may be. I definitely don't think he should exceed CD, who's at about 34, I want to say. So my thoughts on that situation. First and foremost, you wanna have a good CD is at 33. CD's at 30. Yeah, CD's at 34. You want to have a good to elite wide receiver on your outside for your young up and coming quarterbacks, right? We've seen the Bills do with Josh Allen. We've seen the Chiefs. We've seen Mahomes step into a situation with Tyreek Hill. We've seen now Trevor Lawrence with BTJ. We've seen Deshaun Watson with DeAndre Hopkins. I can go on and on, right? You notice one name I'm not saying, but that's another story. Dak and Amari Cooper. All these quarterbacks, typically Joe Burrow and Chase, all these quarterbacks that's up and coming, they typically have a good to elite wide receiver option on the outside in the beginning stages of their career because it makes the game easier for them and better for them. Hurts and AJ Brown.
Dez.
Oh, it even Dez. Yeah, Dez. How the fuck I skipped it. I skipped Dez. But he even had Dez. I don't. Yeah. So good shout out. And Terry now, he's at I think 22. I want to say annually. So definitely an underpay for what he brings to the table from an offensive standpoint, especially as a wide receiver as well, and also the year that he just had, and the quick chemistry and that he built with JD in one season was special in DC, which led to them having one of the better offenses in the league, one of the more efficient third and fourth down teams in the league, and then also, just 12 wins and NFC Championship appearance. A lot of that goes into all of that. We're having that threat on the outside. But I also do understand the commander stand, and that's the biggest thing to me in this whole entire situation. Like, Terry, my dog, you about to turn 30, if not already. You about to turn 30. And when that contract starts where you wanting to get 33, 34, you're going to be turning 31. Nobody should be paying a wide receiver that age that amount of money, because when you look at the wide receivers right now that's getting paid 33, 34, 35, and 40, these are young wide receivers. They're 27 at the age of signing, 25 at the age of signing. Terry will be basically 30 at the age of signing. And for his agent and for himself, that's a steal of all steals. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, no wide receiver right now is at the top when it comes to being the highest paid at the respective position. No wide receiver right now is over 28 and in the top 10. No wide receiver right now. You got A.J. Brown, who's 26 at the time of his signing. I don't know what he is right now. Probably 28, 29. I don't know what he is.
No, Terry was that old.
But AJ was 26 when he got 32. You know what I'm saying? It's just a difference. So I think he believes he should be up there, because to him and probably his agent, they're approaching it like, well, we're better than DK. Why is DK getting this? Or we're better than IU, who's at 30, right? So why should I be at their level when I'm probably having better seasons than them or coming off a better season than them? I don't know. But for me personally, I understand the commander stance for not wanting to go out and make him the fourth highest paid wide receiver in the league, because one, he's not top 5 at his position, not top 7 at his position. Two, the age factor is probably the biggest thing in them all. And I'll probably stop there. 3, would I want to trade him? No, I wouldn't want to trade him. Nigga, he would report anyway. I would try to work an extension out continuously over the next couple of weeks or also days. But if I have to end all be all trade him, then I would have no choice. But then I'll make the wide receiver room not as ideal. It will feature Debo, Noah Brown, Lane, Luke McCaffrey, things of that nature. Zach Ertz is not really too strong, and that's probably going to make their offense take a big step back. So, hopefully they get a deal done, but I do understand the commander stance. I slightly understand Terry's stance. I think he's reaching for the stars, which he should reach for, because, to be honest, but I think he's doing a little too much, nigga. Like, you can go for me, they can settle at 30 and I'm okay. Like, you can go from 22 on average and then go up to, right now he's at 22. You can go from 22 to 30 and I'm okay with that. But going from 22 to 33, 22 to 34, that's where the problems start for me. So that's my thoughts on the whole entire situation. I'll pass it to the next person that probably want to chime in on it.
Hey,
Yeah, what's up?
sister, we got a group chat. She commanders. I had to calm her down. Crazy. I was like, they not trading. I'm a cowboy. I had to calm her down. They ain't trading. Calm down. In there with my nephew. They commander. They going crazy. Bruh, they not. But I think he should get 32. He don't deserve CD money. He should get 33, maybe. A little bit under. I hope he not asking for 34. That's crazy. But yeah,
it was a report.
They ain't trading him.
It was a report yesterday that they was even unwilling to give him 30. So if that is true, then that's where my problem will start. But him not wanting to give him 33, 34, making him the fourth highest paid, I 1000% understand their stance. I want to make that very clear.
That's insane to ask for that level of money. I imagine, and I said this when this is back in the summer and there wasn't really any contention. I imagine they would come to that meeting saying, "Hey, we want DK's contract," and they would say, "Yeah, we want to pay you a little bit more further down the board, like DJ Moore's contract." And I feel like the best place would be to land as far as that $30 million mark. The reality of the situation is, do they have to pay him? No, they don't. They don't have to pay him at all. They can ride this out. They could tag him, and the tag would be expensive. But if they really feel concerned about him declining, then they could do it from that standpoint. In my opinion, this is a rather unique situation in which there's a team obviously coming off of their biggest success since probably the 80s, and they have newfound hope, better new ownership, new front office, obviously what JD5 brings to the table. Rookie contract advantage. They've made the moves to add in older players, Debo Samuel, Larry Tunsil, Marshawn Lattimore, to try and make a real push to win the NFC. I think that there's a good compromise here in which they could front load this contract, give him 2 years of real guaranteed money, third year being light, fourth year basically being non-existent, hike up the price on the back end of money that's, you're probably not going to end up seeing, to give him the 30 mil annual per year, and make it so you have the position to have your number one wide receiver happy, ready to go, and in a good position in the terms of your cap health because of the way in which Jay Daniels' contract gives you an advantage. Sometimes I think that you can choose to do things that you maybe are not as comfortable with because you're in a position for you're pushing to try and win a championship. And more importantly, because this is a guy that's been here the amount of time that he has, gone through the bad quarterback situation, and you've rewarded other guys that are maybe new to the team. Do you take care of the guy that's been homegrown? Will they end up doing that? We'll see. And this is a position in which a front office maybe wants to make an opening statement that is tough. We'll see how they end up holding it. Ultimately, I don't think that he goes anywhere though, because nobody's really going to be stepping out to give him a huge compensation to get them on a team because of his age, etc. And we'll see what the leverage is. Personally,
oh my bad.
No, I was just saying personally that's the way I see it. I think the Commanders can find a reasonable contract that makes them happy at that 30 mil mark. At least as far as the announced signing, that as far as the structure of it makes a lot of sense.
Yep, I agree. And then the last thing on it, and let me look at some of the YouTube comments. And the last thing on it, I mean, it's always a tough situation. I'm gonna compare, not fully though because the age is different, but I'm gonna compare the T. Higgins situation to this because you have to, like D-Mac just said, give up the compensation and then extend them. It's different trading for a guy like T, 26, and then trading for a guy like Terry who's going to turn 30 on September 15th. So it's like, who's really going to trade draft compensation, whether it's a third rounder, some may even say second, third, fourth, whatever, third, fifth, whatever it is for Terry, who's been a 1,000-yard wide receiver in every year of his career besides his rookie season. Where he had 900 yards. So he is a good and efficient wide receiver, but who's going to give up the compensation and also extend him at the number that he wants as well? So that's makes it tough.
And a lot of Patriots trading for him.
And they could be a team that can do something like that, to be honest. You got to pay the man for what he's done for the organization. He's 30 years old, just making him play on his deal this year, then franchise tag him next year for 28. Patrick, thank you for telling him like the video. I agree with that, double back. They could just play on his deal and then franchise tag him for anything, like D-Mac said. He's under contract next season. They can tag him for 2 consecutive years. Yeah. Fair market.
I wonder what Low and Bed think.
Low want him.
Yeah.
It's not ideal, but the reality they won't trade him. Commanders hold mostly all the leverage. This is pretty much Terry's last resort. Yeah, they'll work it out.
The Patriots, the Patriots do have an extra 4th, 6th, and 7th pick. So obviously you would imagine to be somewhere like a second. And then one of those picks to make that happen. Again, I don't think that it ends up happening though, because I don't think the Commanders. The Commanders are in such a place, and even though I personally do have them taking a step back, the Commanders are in a place in which they feel like they're pushing forward. I don't think that they let this get to the point where Terry isn't on their team to make that happen.
I would explain it, but you're already talking. Can you define what a franchise tag is, my brother, for somebody in the chat on Twitch?
Yeah, so the franchise tag allows a team. Let's say this. So the franchise tag allows a team to prevent a player from getting to free agency when their contract has expired. There are technically 2 different types of franchise tags. There are one type, which is a non-exclusive franchise tag, and I believe that's the average of the top 10 in annual average salary at your position. And so that franchise tag allows you to negotiate with other teams. And you can be signed to an offer sheet similar to restricted free agency in the NBA. The difference there is if you do sign to an offer sheet, then the team has a choice to match. However, the team that signed you to an offer sheet would then have to trade their next 2 first-round picks to, sign you to that contract, which is why nobody's ever been signed to an offer sheet. And this came into play with the Lamar Jackson non-exclusive franchise tag. The exclusive franchise tag prevents you from negotiating with any other team and immediately kicks in a July 15th deadline of that same offseason to get a long-term deal done. So if you do not have a long-term deal in place by the July 15th franchise tag deadline, then you will have to play that year on that franchise tag. And so you can choose not to sign the tag, and technically you don't count against the cap space for a team. And you're just kind of in limbo at that point. But that franchise tag prevents you from going elsewhere from that standpoint.
And the last thing that he said, you can ignore the first part, Black, because it never is going to happen. Realistically, nobody's going to do that. But the second part is a team can franchise tag you 2 times. So they can basically, So go ahead.
Technically, they can use the tag 3 times. So the first time is as far as the exclusive is concerned, the first time is the average of the top 5 at your position. The second time would be 120% of that number, or the top 3, whichever is higher. And then the third time, I think, is 150%. So you rarely see a team or a player get tagged twice or 3 times from that standpoint for obvious reasons. But yes, you can do it up to 3 times.
Okay, so double back. Thank you to on YouTube and Black. There you go. So it's basically like holding somebody hostage. So for example, Black, you can see here on the screen, Jamar Chase is the highest paid wide receiver. Say hypothetically Jamar Chase's contract was up and him and the Bengals are not working towards an agreement on an extension. They're going to say, you know what, we're just going to franchise tag you. And no matter what, he got to play next season on the Bengals. And if he does not, it's like like D-Max, he's just in limbo. And if he does play and they do not come to an agreement again that following season, then they can franchise tag him again. And that's what they did with T. Higgins actually. But instead of T. Higgins playing the second year on the franchise tag, they got to a contract extension. So, yeah. That's that. Basically holding a player from being able to hit free agency. And, yeah, I think D-Mac played it pretty good. So that's what I wanted to bring up to the attention. So shout out to Terry, shout out to the Commanders. We'll see what happens. D-Mac, Shaggy did send this to me, so let's take a look at this. I didn't watch it, but I think this might what you might be looking for. Hold on.
I did go back and actually watch it because I was interested. I think we're going to have a funny disagreement on the first steal here.
Okay, let me look at that.
Shaggy said the third one. I don't know.
It's another one. It ain't in the clip, but it's one more.
There was a third steal that she had. I haven't seen
okay. Bad.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. But I think the first one to me was on the screener. The second one was a bad pass though.
Better game than someone 14 points, 13 assists, 5 steals. Real 2-way impact in that game. I think you had a better game, Ed. I want you to respond, Ed. I'm talking to Ed right now. I want Ed to respond.
I don't care if you're talking to Ev. You're talking to Ev through me, and I'm going to talk. I disagree on the standpoint of the game being over with. We've seen plenty of comebacks happen, and games get close, even when it was a big margin at halftime. I thought Paige played better overall. I didn't say CeCe had a bad game. I just said she was.
Ed, I'm waiting on you, bro. I'm not listening to him.
Yeah,
that's fine. You don't have to listen to me. I already said that Paige still played better.
Yeah, I think this is a game where one, you're right. It's 22-point game at halftime. First and foremost, the lead after 26.
So the game is over with for you when it's a 20-point game.
Do you let anybody talk? Do you let anyone talk?
No, I'm asking a question.
My brother. I'm gonna farm back to Shaggy, but D-Mac, to respond to you real quick. Before Paige scored her first point in the second half, it was already a 28-point game. Yes, the game is over.
Okay.
It's a 28 point. It's a 28 point.
I'm just saying we've never seen it come back that level.
D-Mac, are you serious?
28. We've never seen it come back at that level.
D-Mac, but when Paige scored her first bucket in the fourth quarter, it was third quarter, it was a 28-point game. 28, D-Mac.
Again, we've never seen it come back at that level. You feel the game is over with. Go ahead.
Oh, we got to stop this.
Hold on, wait. D-Mac, 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. This game not over to you, 2 down 28.
The game is over.
Name one comeback when it was 28 points and 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
I can't name one. Game over with.
Do you think it's over?
Game over with.
Oh, now you want to troll. All right,
who's trolling? You asked me a question that I answered it.
All right. So apparently she scored 9 points in the second half. So basically she was at 12 or whatever the case be, whatever she was shooting. A lot of points probably came in where the game was just pretty much let's just say this out of reach, out of hand, not a real possibility to win.
You can say the game's
over.
over.
You don't have to change your words.
The game is over. The game is simply over. Did
The
CC
game is
shoot?
over,
Did
bro.
CC shoot
Don't
bad?
miss the word
Did,
for me.
did CC shoot bad? Yeah, but CC probably had a more of a defensive impact in this game. She probably more of a better floor general this game. As you see, she had 13 assists. She
Bro,
probably had
it's not even close.
She probably had a bigger impact on this game in general. So I don't want to just look
not
at the
even
box score
close.
and say one shot 9 for 15, one shot 4 for 12, but the other had 14 points or 13 assists and 5 steals, and then just say, oh, she had a better game because she shot better. I don't think that's
Yeah,
fair.
you feel like she for sure had a better game. I disagree. That's fine.
And y'all don't think this shit don't be hate? Like, come on, bro.
No, I'm
Y'all
not
think this shit
hating.
don't be hate?
It's okay though.
Come on, bro. I'm going
I
back
don't
to the
have any
Twitch chat,
reason.
bro.
I don't really have any reason to hate on her. You got to do something for me to hate it. Like there is a teammate of hers that I do not like, and that I will certainly admit. But you got to do something for me not to like you.
All right. The last thing, I believe Ari sent me something real quick. I didn't really see too much about it yesterday. I know some speculations on the last night, like late last night. But something with Michael Parsons and the Cowboys. How do y'all feel about this situation? If anybody got any comments on it, the Michael Parsons Cowboys relationship, pretty much is getting bad, bro. The drafting merger where he can potentially request a trade, or even that's what can happen if you do this. What can happen if you do declarations?
I mean, this situation is funny because it's basically the worst possible combination of the Cowboys and Jerry Jones' inability to extend guys early. And then Michael Parsons obviously is an awesome player and has earned his money and, obviously wants it. And then you add the extra aspect of who his agent is, who's David Mulugeta. For those that do not know, he handles a bunch of high profile extensions, and he is a absolute bear to try and negotiate with. So this is an interesting situation. Ultimately, the Cowboys are never going to let Michael Parsons, spend any years of his prime outside of Dallas because it just doesn't make sense to. And no team would ever trade them the multiple first-round picks that would be necessary to get him elsewhere. So I don't know what's going to end up happening, like I as far as that's concerned, but I know that he's not going anywhere. This could easily be, hey, we get to a week before the season starts, and the same way that Zeke was in Cabo and then he got his extension, this ends up happening with Micah. Yeah. This could end up being where the Cowboys try and go the nuclear option and force him to play at some point without a contract. We'll see. I don't think it's going anywhere, but obviously it has reached a level of messiness that's not ideal.
Yeah, I don't understand when teams have players like this and want to struggle when it comes to paying them. Like even CD Lamb, like it should never be no struggle when it comes to CD and Micah getting paid on your team, because those are your two cornerstones on both on the opposite side of the ball. Your offense is gonna be built around CD, your defense is gonna be built around Michael Parsons. So it gotta start there. Now when you have guys that are top 5 at their respective position, yeah, it comes with a hefty price. Like, nigga, you should be happy you drafted 2 guys like that. Like people saying here, they do a good job at drafting. You should be happy you drafted 2 guys that turned out to be top 5. Well, Michael was some. You can, and one can argue they were going to end up being that anyway, but regardless, they still drafted him. So I mean, I don't know, bro. You get it done, simple put. But D-Mac, like D-Mac said, he's not going to go anywhere, and he'll be playing for Dallas this season coming up. So I don't know. I know him and Trayvon was throwing like some random subliminals on social media and things of that nature last night. So.
We'll it was like the one last ride thing.
yeah, so we'll
look, I wouldn't be too concerned about it because ultimately he's not going anywhere. And Jerry will probably end up folding and paying him the money like he normally does.
Yep. D-Money, I agree. Jerry Jones need to retire.
Yeah.
Be young. How do you feel about it? Obviously, this is your team.
Yeah. Here's the.
I see the energy real different.
No.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm about to tell you, if like Ferguson got paid, if you're not gonna get top 7 deals, Cowboys, they'll sign you. Like Diggs, he got like top. He didn't break the market. Like they'll get deals done early if it's not breaking the market. Like if it's like top 5, but it's not setting the market. Diggs, Ferguson, Jalen Smith back then, they get deals done. But if you break in the market like Micah, like Dak, CD didn't even set the market. They drag that shit too. They do this shit. Oh, and the funny part is, this the frustrating part is Cowboys. They gonna pay the nigga. They gonna 2 weeks. go back for the season, they going to pay the nigga. That's the frustrating part. And he even said it when he talked to training camp. He was like, yeah, he wasn't really, like, it's not even personal. I'm used to talking about Dak and CD contract, Zeke, all that shit. So that's the frustrating part at Cowboys. We know you gonna pay the nigga. Pay the nigga. He think because he talked to Mike and they thought they had a deal done, so they don't need his agent. What is that, bruh? This is what I'm talking about with when people come in here talking about this what the fuck dealing with when they talk about that Dak shit or we can't. This the shit we dealing with. I've been dealing with this shit all my life, bruh. This shit is like like you gonna pay the nigga, bruh. That's the fucked up part about this whole. You gonna pay the nigga, and you doing all this. You pump faking for no reason. Pay the nigga. He at worst is the third best edge rusher in the league. Worst. Pay the nigga and move on, bruh. Cause you're gonna alienate that nigga, and he might ask for a trade. I don't think he is, and I don't think they're gonna trade him. So he will have to wait till he get the free agents. So I don't think they're gonna trade him. But you alienating your best player, bruh. Cause he is the best player on the bruh. You gonna pay the nigga. Pay the nigga. It's that simple. I seen on FS1 the other day, first thing first, like everybody in his draft and got paid, and like 4-5 niggas from the next draft then already got paid. Like, bruh, pay the nigga, bruh. Just him and Steven, bruh. They just do. They gonna pay the. That's the funny part about that whole situation. It just shit. That's what Cowboys fans been dealing with the last 30. Shit like this. You think you gonna go past the 8? You're not gonna make a deal with the nigga agent because you done made deals before with agents before. You think you're gonna slide Micah? No, nigga. That's his representation. You gotta deal with him too. It's just annoying as fuck because they gonna pay the nigga. They gonna making up with him and shit. Oh, we was always gonna pay him and shit. But last thing, Eric. The one thing I do give the nigga Jerry Jones, niggas wonder why Cowboys stay relevant 30 years. We choke in the playoffs. We don't win shit 30 years. It's this reason right here, bro. Because the media eats this shit up, bro. They fall for it every time, bro. This is why he dragged the deal, honestly.
You said the media eats stuff. Like what you said the media what?
Huh?
You said the media what?
Eats this shit up, bro. Pause. He eats this shit up. Pause.
And Jerry likes to play into it.
Yes.
Okay.
Bruh, they fall for it every time. Bruh, when he was going on Trayvon at his before training camp, he knew the fucking reporters. He knew it's gonna be leading off, first thing first, all that shit the next. And then he knew they was gonna go to them, ask him about it. Then it was gonna be news next day on the morning shows, bruh. You know what the fuck he doing? He knows exactly what he doing, and he know he gonna pay the nigga, cause he know without him he not doing shit. What it is. I ain't even mad. It's just funny. Niggas falling.
Nah, I hear you.
They gonna pay the.
Definitely appreciate you expressing yourself on that topic. I agree. Ultimately, when this stuff like this happens, it's dumb. Like even Myles Garrett, like nigga, they wasn't gonna trade him. Like
pay the nigga.
You're gonna get paid. I think one of the teams that they know they mid or know they not that good, but they just still pay their guy was the Raiders and Max Crosby. Like it wasn't no extra bull crap or talks around Max Crosby. Like they just pay him. Like he just get paid. Just literally just that simple. He just get paid.
I was gonna bring that up as
they is no
the fact that all of the top edge rushers but him have been in this situation. TJ, Micah, Miles, Trey, still like Max. The Raiders say we got you and we got your ass good. By the way, you ain't got a trip. We got you.
Great minds think alike. It's a fact.
It's crazy.
Henderson hasn't gotten a new deal, right? He just has come into practice.
Yeah, he didn't get a new deal.
No, he's holding in.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that some of it does have to do with it's a lot easier when you don't have anybody else to pay. And that's not it sounds like a shot at the Raiders, but I don't.
Yeah.
But
but who the hell is the Browns paying?
No, I agree with that. That's the same thing.
Yeah,
I think that
true.
it was a lot easier for them to give Miles that money because they didn't have.
And wasn't it? We need to pay Dak and CD early so we can pay Micah. Wasn't that the fucking talks?
That was some of the narrative, yeah. But I don't know if they ever said that directly.
Nah, the funny part is they could have, if they would have paid Dak and CD early, it would have created more cap. Like they just stupid, bruh.
Yeah, and I've long said this about the Cowboys. The ability for them to continue to draft is up there with the best that you want to as far as the National Football League is. They have a considerable issue with paying their guys early that they end up drafting well and then it limits their resources that they can go out and do. The fact that they've had to sit out basically the last two free agency periods has made it because they are constricted from a cap standpoint because they didn't pay those guys early, or they had to cave on Zeke at the time that they did because they didn't pay his first extension early. Then the second extension bled too far into his decline, and then they got saddled with that contract too. So like it's crazy how well they draft for how poorly they handle this aspect of it, and it restricts them.
And then
it's also different. Yeah, but it's also different. Well, like, you have some teams where you pay a guy late because they don't pop till late, Like to where it's kind of like, okay, well, no, we couldn't pay you year 3 because we didn't know if you was really going to be all that good, Or you came on, your 4th year was your best year, so that's why you got paid late. That makes sense. All of the Cowboys players, Zeke, his first contract, we knew they were going to pay him. Dak's first contract, we knew they were going to pay him. Hell, the second contract, knew you were going to pay him. You knew you were going to pay CD. You knew you were going to pay CD his rookie fucking year. Micah, you knew you were going to pay this nigga. They've had opportunities to say, and the same shit, I'm gonna be for real with the fucking Steelers. Yeah, they got the TJ Watt deal done. Why the fuck did you let it come down that long anyway? You knew he was gonna pay his ass.
The first Dak deal, because he was a 4th round pick, so he didn't have no 5th option.
Yeah,
they could have paid him when Philly played Wentz, and everybody was talking about Dak ain't worth this. If them niggas would have just paid him when Wentz paid the Eagles, it wouldn't even came. They would have got him at a discount. They wouldn't have had to pay him 4 years, 160. That first deal, it would have been nowhere near that if they would have just paid him early. But they waited, and he didn't have a 5th-year option, so they had to tag him, and then he got. Then I think he got his deal. But if they would have paid his
deal after he tagged him,
well, they just stupid. They make shit difficult on it so for no reason. But I get why they. No, I don't get why they. But I know why they. Cause Jerry just be dragging when he know. And the reason why I think Mike is so mad, cause I know y'all niggas gonna pay me, but y'all pump faking. He know, cause he been there. You know they pump faking with that.
Pump faking. Now you trying to make it seem like I'm really not that kind of nigga. Talking about, he missed 4 games last year. Okay. And?
Yeah, that.
Because, like, now you're trying to drag me in the process of it. Now it ain't just, we got to see. Now you starting to you already done took shots at my representation. You already done said you don't fuck with my agent, right? That you wish you didn't have to do business with him. Knowing he was my agent.
Don't even know how to say his name.
Don't even know how to say his name. You disrespected the fuck out of him. Then now, you trying to make it seem like I'm really not that kind of guy. I'm maybe not be as important. You might not be able to rely on me to be healthy. I get why you pissed. I'm confused why Trayvon pissed. I don't know what the shit going on.
I know they find him because he didn't work out. He didn't rehab with the team.
Oh yeah.
They finding him, but I kind of don't get that because that's in his contract. So he. Yeah. But I don't think he thought they was gonna find him because he wanted to work with his brother. His brother.
Okay.
So he's with Stefan's team.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so he wanted to work with him. So and they was getting him back, and he came back kind of early.
Play stupid games, play win super practice. I mean, I guess
last year was the first games he missed in his career.
You talking about Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when he came back, he was a fucking plan.
He keep cutting out for y'all.
Yeah.
My fault.
No, you good.
Yeah.
Headphones.
Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all gonna get it done. Ain't nothing to trip about, be young. We're gonna see what how y'all bounce back this year. With hoping that Dak and the company is healthy this year. And Cowboys should be a interesting / fun team to watch. The last thing, go ahead.
It's just annoying.
Oh,
it's just
Nah, I would 1,000% believe it. I do want to say one more time, y'all. Thank you to everybody. I'm not ending right now, but thank you to everybody that came through to the Discord watch party last night. It was definitely a fun and good time in there, watching a Hall of Fame game and having some random football talks throughout the game as well. So thank y'all for that. Also, I want to say, thank y'all for all the support in general. Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. This is gonna be a planning month for me, so I'm gonna plan things out over the next couple of months. Weeks, days. How can I better the platform and things of that nature, and what can I do to improve? So that's pretty much what some of my time is gonna be going to. Also, I want to say, yeah, Discord, Bray. Make sure you join the Discord, man. We was in Discord. Can't watch games and play. Well, we probably can watch games and play back now. I don't know, but I really don't care about playback no more, so I don't really know. But yeah, Discord. Join the Fact and Stats Discord, and I have a channel set up for watch parties. But what I wanted to say, I'm gonna verify we can watch random stuff in playback. Actually, now, yeah, playback is like Twitch and YouTube. I'll say. The last thing I want to talk about the MLB trade deadline. I don't know. I know Z-Farm and BJ and some of the baseball folks not in here at the moment.
Shout out them Padres, man.
T, what's good, gang? The last thing I want to talk about was the MLB trade deadline winners and losers. So if you all
good morning, brother.
Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, brother. And if you know any team or trade that happened where it positively will be affecting this baseball team, feel free to type it in the chat or type your thoughts in the chat, or feel free to even
say. That don't respect me as a baseball watcher, and I'm getting real fucking pissed off.
I didn't include you because you were the only one up here with D-Mac. If you notice, I didn't say D-Mac name either. I know y'all two know baseball. That's why I didn't do that, love.
Didn't y'all make a trade, Ari?
I was speaking to the others that's not in here that can
chime in. You
just call
me love?
That's just how I talk sometimes when I want.
Ew.
Either way, that when I was I know you and D-Mac can have a combo on some of the things that took place or whatever the case may be, but I know for it to go back and forth, it'll be amongst all of y'all. Right, Bear, Z.
Oh yeah,
that's what I was trying to do. Don't jump the gun. Can you ask Alan Gaiman if you want to wager?
Hey, Ari.
Yeah.
Then y'all make a trade?
Alan, you in here
still? We made a few.
I got an old boy back then.
Correa? Yeah.
Getting the band back together.
The band is back together, well, partially. No, trade deadline. I just wanted to bring it up, though, Ev, because it actually was a pretty good trade deadline. It was a pretty active trade deadline, especially the last 2 hours. Like, it was a little slow at first. Yesterday, I wasn't sure if it was going to be super busy, but they kept saying it was going to be a busy deadline, and it was. I just wanted to I don't know if anybody's saying anything in the chat because I'm not looking.
Nah.
But I just wanted to give a shout out. Obviously, my Astros, but, we were already good. Just got better. Didn't add a starting pitcher, but it is what it is. Or really any pitching, but it is what it is. I wanted to give a shout out to the Padres of the present. The Padres of the present are going to be a pretty good friggin' team.
Like for the rest of the season, you saying?
Yeah. Yeah, the Padres of the future. Whoo! The Padres of the future are gonna be bad. Do you remember, Ev, how we told you about the farm system, like the MLB farm system and shit?
Like contracts.
Them niggas
like the people that they draft but that aren't in the majors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they gave all them niggas away. They have every good to all right motherfucker that they had in their farm is on another fucking team.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, R.
Yeah.
Cease, that nigga gone. Miller,
Oh, he's definitely gone.
When it's time to pay Miller in 3 years, that nigga gone.
Yeah.
You got a question.
Yeah, that's why I said that's why I said the
That's
project
funny,
today.
You got a question in the chat real quick. Shaggy said, "When is Jordan coming back?"
Jordan, mid August at the earliest. I personally would. They're probably going to keep him out to September though, but mid August at the earliest.
Okay.
And even then, don't bet on him.
Be right back.
Don't put him in shit because it's going to take him a little while.
Yeah.
The thing I'll say. Oh, go ahead, Bear.
You can go ahead and D-Mac. I was just going to talk about the A's for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I'll say is I think that to Ari's point that it was a really active trade deadline, and I think the winner of that is really all of baseball because I think we're going to have some really fun divisional races. Obviously, we saw the Yankees make some moves. The Orioles largely sold off, so that wouldn't be a part of it. Blue Jays made a little bit of a mini move trying to get Shane Bieber, so maybe they want to try and make a push, of course, for that as well.
You gotta hope he's back. You better hope he's back to form.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big question mark. Tigers and Royals both made solid moves, so they're going to be pushing to try. And
Tigers didn't reinforce their bullpen though. Their rotation was already fine.
They did. They didn't add a reliever, right? They only
No, they just added another starting pitching.
right. But they're waiting on Sewell to get off of IL, so we'll see as far as that's concerned. But I think the Royals made some moves.
What's the other guys out for the year?
Who am I thinking of?
On the Tigers, right? The guy pitcher starts with the M.
Yeah.
Last name starts with the M.
Mm-hmm. I know
Bear, what's his name?
I forget what his
name. Right,
What's
his name?
To my Reese Olsen.
Yeah, not an M.
But no, they added some guys for the bullpen. They added Rafael Montero and some other guys.
Y'all didn't add nobody there.
Hey,
they added like some.
They not. Just somebody serviceable. Not nothing crazy.
Montero.
As a nigga that has had Montero
on
his
you better hope you don't play.
Look, there wasn't much available.
That nigga is not serviceable.
You better hope that nigga don't play. And if he do, if he do, it better not be no 1-score game.
Oh.
I mean,
one score. It better not be a post score.
It better no. You give him a comfortable lead.
I will also say NL East, obviously the Phillies and Mets both made moves. I think that's going to be a fun race to end up watching as well. And then obviously NL West, Padres, Dodgers. Padres, I think, did better than Dodgers, obviously sacrificing a lot in the short term.
I don't think the Dodgers did that good.
Yeah, they didn't.
They didn't really do nothing.
They kind of stood that. But I mean, they're going to be in the race, obviously, to win.
Yeah, they'll be in the race for sure.
Yeah, I do think the Padres have an edge there. But the one thing I did want to say in a big picture sense, I thought the Mariners did great. And I think that the Mariners are going to be a team that people are going to be kind of confused by when it gets to the AL playoffs. That all of a sudden, it looks like one of the best teams are in there. I think they have a legitimate shot to win the World Series. And I think this deadline helped them get in position to do that as well. So that's my major takeaway.
They got needed bats. Mm-hmm.
Like you said about the Padres of the present being good, but the Padres of the future being ass.
They completely screwed themselves.
The A's of the present may not be good right now, but the A's of the future.
They will. It's just like if they were trying to take that long shot chance of getting into the playoffs.
Yeah.
They're not. And so I think they might have just gotten comfortable and said, but it's weird because their manager said before All-Star break or last week that they were going to be all in and go all in and try and make a push for the playoffs, and they did nothing.
Well, Ben, you say that about the A's bit. You said that because they got a lot of prospects.
Yeah, they just got the third best prospect in all the major leagues. For a nigga whose shoulder fucked up.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And as a pitcher, you need your shoulder.
Yeah.
I will say big loser, the Cubs. The Cubs not adding a bat. I mean, not adding a bat when you only have one guaranteed year of Kyle Tucker makes no sense because you need an explosive bat to help y'all kind of get over the hump in the playoffs. Like they're gonna make the playoffs. We all know that. They're gonna make the playoffs. It's just like, will they be competitive? Probably not.
I don't see them being competitive.
Like I don't think they have the power. I don't think they have the batting lineup to be, especially with what the fuck the other NL teams did last year. I mean, not last year. The trade deadline. The Mets, Padres. Obviously, the Dodgers are the Dodgers. Like just thinking about teams like the Phillies. Like thinking about teams that they're going to be competing with to try and get to at least the pennant. It's like you're not doing nothing. You're not making any moves. The White Sox again could not move Luis Robert, and they give me like I'm so frustrated with them because 3 straight deadlines you said you're interested in trading him, and every single team comes back and says your asking price is too high. You do not want to trade him. You could not trade Benintendi in his contract to get you some more money. Like, okay, yeah, you got Adrian Hauser. Who gives a shit? Y'all not good. I need to sell.
And they won't. For what reason, I do not know why.
Yeah. Look, the AL West is going to continue to get interesting. The Rangers, I know they added Merrill Kelly. They added Columbi and Phil Maton, who was going to punch another locker and break his hand again, most likely. So they made some additions to their bullpen and their rotation. Obviously, the Mariners, Suarez, Naylor, their biggest moves. And then they also just, they made some smaller moves along the way. We got probably one of my favorite Astros ever, and Carlos Correa back. Love him down, and he's gonna play third base, which is great. I'm glad he knew that coming in, and we basically got him for a steal, 3 years, $75 million, because the Twins are going to pay $30 million of his contract. So instead of paying the full 105, I want to say, or 108. That was remaining. We just got 3 years, $75 million for a third baseman or an infielder that's still good at his job, that has been streaking the last 60 games and loves Houston. So I love that for us. And I also think, though Correa was the big name, Jesus Sanchez from the Marlins, that being an ad for us. Oh, yeah. I'm excited for him. So AL West getting busy. It's going to be interesting. I don't think we're going to lose it though, but it's going to be interesting. Very excited to see what's to come. And I will say this. I think I think the representative from the AL is going to come from the AL West. Which team? I don't know. But I think it'll be one of us. Truthfully, either us or Seattle. I don't really have that much faith in the Rangers. But us or Seattle, I think one of us represents the AL. Maybe. And before somebody say, oh my gosh, you're not worried about the Tigers. I mean, I am. But
Phillies in the NL, Shaggy.
the Tigers, the Tigers are a solid team. But this ain't the Astros you faced last year. Let me say that.
No,
We not them. We're not them. So, and I know we're coming. I guess pause. I don't know. For our title again. And no, before somebody says it in the chat, if somebody says it in the chat, no, I'm not fucking worried about the fuck ass Yankees. Fuck them. The losers.
Ev, you gonna take that?
You don't watch baseball, bro.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm still stoned on her saying pause, but I'm like, what the hell? But
D-Mac, he went from the Yankees to the
I
Orioles
felt
back
like a
to the
pause
Yankees.
moment.
Yeah, I'm torn right now. I don't know which one I'm like.
He don't know who. Who are you talking
You
about?
know,
You don't know who.
Yankee
he
Orioles.
went from the Orioles to the Yankees. You know,
Bro, he already
Nah,
stamped back with the
Yankees,
Yankees,
Orioles,
dude.
back to Yankees. I think I'm gonna just stay Yankees because I've been Yankee fan all my life, to be honest. So I might as well. Yeah, a fan, quote
Just
unquote.
stay with the Yankees, dude. You can't do the Orioles. The Orioles are not about to be good. They're about to be bad for the next 2 years again.
They're gonna lose their best player in the next.
I'm gonna just want
I
them
don't
to
know how
win, but
many
just
years.
stay a Yankees fan. That was my first
And
team.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's my first team.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that.
You can do that, but no, you're not. You're not committed to baseball enough to be able to ride with the team like the Orioles that are gonna be bad for a little bit, a little while.
I'm committed to the
Because all they're
Capitals,
gonna do
though.
is just
I'm definitely committed to the Capitals 100%. I'm all in.
Oh, the hockey team?
Yep, that's my team.
Why are you all in with that?
My area, where I'm from. No, I'm rocking. I ain't never have a team, so I'm about to start watching that sport this year after watching the finals this past the Stanley Cup. So I'm locked in for the rest of the regular season games for sure. I can definitely say I'll watch more hockey games than I'll watch more baseball games for sure, 1,000%.
Okay.
No shade.
I'm just waiting for playoffs.
Yeah, I only watch hockey playoffs. I don't even lie and say I watch hockey throughout the year. Not too high on that. But yeah, active trade deadline. Very interested to see.
D-Mac just sent some mail. Go ahead. I'll wait for you to finish.
No, I was gonna say, I'm interested to see now that we're in August. This is really, 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 really when you start seeing teams take off. By the end of this month, you'll have a good idea of who's really legit and who isn't. Like who's really about something and who isn't. People should be getting healthy. I know we're supposed to be getting healthy. We're supposed to be getting a bunch of people, but especially pitching, good Lord, back by the end of this month, throughout this month, and by the end of this month. So the best playoffs are among us. MLB playoffs. October is coming soon. I'm very excited.
Can't wait.
Thank you for that. Thank y'all for that. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I got hungry. I did not eat. I had to eat real quick, but thank y'all for that. For chiming on MLB baseball and talking about some of the trades that went down. Yeah, I didn't even think to put it into the tweet. Until Ari hit me up and was like, "Yo, you should bring it up for the show today." So thank y'all for chiming on that real quick. The last thing, D-Mac just sent something. I don't know what it is, but let me look to see real quick. All 32 NFL coaches. Ranking all 32 NFL teams, coaching staffs, and coordinated in 2025. So let's see. I got a couple more bites before I score down. I lied. It's definitely more than a couple, so I gotta go through it. 32. They gave it to the Giants as last. Obviously, you can see. Well, this got me know some teams offensive coordinator, defensive coordinators. Because I don't know everybody offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. And not saying that everybody should know that, but I don't. That is a tough
Like
thing
it'll be impossible.
Yeah, that's
to
a
just
tough
like
thing.
know. Like nigga, why the fuck do I need to know the fucking Colts offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator?
Yeah, that's a
That's
tough
very
thing. I'll be impressed if somebody knows every single team offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, honestly.
Especially like because niggas be offensive coordinators, but they don't be play callers. Like, I don't really give a shit if you're the offensive coordinator. I need to know who's calling the plays, who's making the decisions.
Like every OC for the Rams, Laurie, and never give a fuck about their name.
Yeah, like bro, I don't give a fuck about that shit because you're not calling the fucking plays. So I'll be giving a shit.
Everybody
Who they
around the
are.
league there because they should be hiring them for good reason.
If they not calling the plays,
Nah,
what do they do?
Usually they either create like passing they're like passing coordinators, like high level, like because we still have passing coordinators or run coordinators where they're like specified in coming up with plays in the run or passing game, or even the screen game. But
Some of
even
them are
then,
like
they're not
QB
calling plays for the
coaches, but
offense.
like I think McVay is also their QB coach. So
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. So every time I see like a team, oh yeah, team takes Rams offensive coordinator, I'm like, good luck, buddy.
It's hit or miss, but there have been obviously good guys that have come off the
I mean,
McVay
like
staff.
KLC, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but the game plan stuff throughout the week is a major piece of it, and obviously it's not the play calling duties, and that's always going to be a question mark for when you have a coordinator come in to see how it goes.
Unless there's like a real clear, like what I think Andy Reid did, like Eric Bieniemy's last year there, where he made it very clear that like EB does call the offense. Like some of them split play calling duties. Some of them have it all themselves. But like for a guy like Kyle Shanahan, he calls all them damn plays. Like there's no question about it. So like taking a San Francisco 49er offensive coordinator doesn't really mean shit because you're essentially hiring a passing game coordinator. That's what you're doing. Like you're not really hiring an OC with the same responsibilities. So
there is an aspect of that standpoint because Mike Kafka's on the screen. Like Mike Kafka came from Kansas City as well, working under Andy Reid. He was never technically our offensive coordinator, but he got hired and he's kind of been under Daboll. And so there's an aspect of if you're under a play calling head coach, can you find that way to move up, and maybe you have to go elsewhere to prove yourself, and that depends on where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go through the rankings instead of trying to name everybody. All right. Giants came up with 32. We all know who their head coach is. 31 with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They actually have a new head coach this season, coming from Tampa Bay.
That's interesting.
Yeah, coming from Tampa Bay. I don't know who the hell, who the fuck.
Liam Cohen.
Who is no? I know,
I've never heard of this DC before.
Who was Grant Udinsky?
Scroll down. They might have something about who they are. Lies. They don't.
30 Saints.
Woo.
They finally moved on from
Woo.
Dennis Allen last year. Was it last year or something like that?
I do have a point. I have a point to make about Dennis Allen when we get to the Bears ranking. But yeah, they got Brandon Staley.
I have a point too.
All right, so
it's not even a bad point.
Nah, I know he ain't think that. I didn't think that.
I didn't think it was. It's just the way you said
I thought it was. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Oh.
29 with the Cowboys.
That makes a lot of sense.
Who is this?
Are they just putting the new people at the bottom?
Who is Clayton Adams?
Give me a second. Let me look him up.
Yeah,
Clayton with a K like that though is crazy.
He was Schottenheimer shouldn't have the job, but he was with the Cardinals.
Oh, he's with the Cardinals. I'm seeing. Yeah, he was
running
O-line coach, run game, and O-line coach with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Okay.
28, the New York Jets.
Glenn. Who the fuck is Tanner Ekstrom? I'm guessing he came from the Steve Wilkes is not a bad DC. Oh my gosh, even though he's not gonna really be calling plays, I don't assume.
They still blame him for that Super Bowl.
Should have kept his ass.
Yep.
Tanner, who's the fuck is Tanner Inkstrand?
Should have blamed Kyle for the coin toss between Wilkes.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, damn, he's been in Detroit since 2020, so I think he came with Dan Campbell. He was their passing game coordinator. Okay.
27, you got the Tennessee Titans. Denard came from the Ravens. I think he's been there for 2 years now.
I'm being for real. They shouldn't be 27.
Wait, they should be lower?
Yeah.
26, they went with the Bucks. Todd Bowles is still holding.
That's crazy.
Coaching spot there in Tampa.
I feel like they're a little bit better than 26. I think Todd
They
Bowles
are.
I mean, maybe they're. I don't know how much they're factoring this OCDC shit.
They
but
said, they said if Liam stayed at the offensive coordinator, they'll probably be 12 or 13th on the list.
But my thing
that
is
makes
that
a lot of sense.
the only reason why I'm not rating that is because Liam was new too. Like he was new last year. They said the same shit when Canales left to go to Carolina. Oh well, we don't know how long does Todd Bowles just have to prove to you that he can just put together some good shit. Like the guy was their passing game coordinator. It's not like he from outside.
Yeah.
So it's like it's probably gonna be a similar system, at least offensively. And Todd Bowles been there for fucking ever. I don't like that.
I thought you should have said you don't like that your accent just came out. That accent just came out super strong. 25.
What accent?
I don't like that, or I don't like that, whatever the hell you just tried to say.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit just sounded like what the hell? 25. The Atlanta Falcons. Raheem Morris.
Yeah, the Atlanta Falcons. That's not a better coaching than Todd Bowles. Shout out, Jack Robinson. Just keep him us. But that's not a better coaching staff than Todd Bowles. Shout out Raheem too.
Jeff name looks familiar. He's
Ulbrich. He been there. That's his son was the one that called the shits. Yeah, was prank calling.
2024 they was 21. My bad. I forgot to look at these last year rankings. Last year the Bucks was 22.
Oh, what was the Bucks last year?
22.
22. They still were below them. That's nasty.
They were still low anyway.
Yeah, they just don't like Todd Bowles.
24. They beat the Panthers 24-3 up from where they were last year. 3 spots up from where they were last year.
The Panthers ahead of the no.
I was going to ask because I don't know too much about the Panthers coaching. Does that make sense to like people who know about that coach?
No. The best coach in the NFC South is Todd Bowles. It has been since Sean Payton left. It is Todd Bowles.
Well, Tommy was there when Sean Payton was
there. They're giving them credit for how Dave and Brad basically benched Bryce and then Andy stepped in and he got to the car accident and that allowed Bryce to come back and start lineup and look like a viable NFL quarterback. So they pretty much pointed to that.
How are they getting credit for that? That's a weird way to get credit. That wasn't on
there. They need nudging.
I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay. Like, how the hell you get credit for that, nigga? Like, if you rock with somebody, you rock with somebody.
You got credit for a car crash? What the fuck?
It's crazy. 23, they gave it to the Arizona Cardinals. Last year, they were 20. 22, they gave it to the Bears. Last year, they were 25. Did you and D-Mac want to chime in on this right here?
They were 20? They're 20?
22. Last year, 25.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my Dennis Allen's point was going to be the fact that Dennis Allen is a great fucking defensive coordinator. Don't have him be your head coach.
Yeah.
Great defensive coordinator. Great developer of a secondary. And their secondary wasn't even bad. That defense is going to be look, T, I ain't gonna say y'all don't. But no, great developer of a secondary. If you think about any corner, any safety from the Saints in the past 9 years that you thought was good, DA had his hands in that. 1,000,000%. Now, the one thing I will have concerns about, I would like to see who their D-line coach is. His scheme is not the best at he'll pressure the quarterback, is sack. That's where you might see some stuff. And I forgot who their linebackers are in Chicago, but the way he uses linebackers. Edmonds and who?
Edwards. TJ Edwards.
Okay. Solid linebacker.
It's a good linebacker deal.
Yeah. Solid linebacker play. But I know D-Mac, I know you have something to say about the Dennis Allen.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a call, so if you guys had said anything, I missed it. But no, I think that Dennis Allen obviously isn't equipped, and I'm sure you said this, to be a head coach, but he is a good defensive coordinator, in my opinion. And I think one of the big things, which I don't know if Ben is good, but I don't know if he mentioned it here. The Bears were already a top 10 pass defense unit last year, and they played a lot of zone. They, in my opinion, have the personnel to be a man scheme type of defense, and that's what Dennis Allen likes to play. I think that'll serve them even better as far as what they bring to the table this year. So I am bullish on what their defense will end up looking like because they switched to more of that man-heavy concept.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
21.
I do think this Ben Johnson. Oh wait, can I ask him a question?
Yeah, my bad.
Do you think the Bucks should be 27 below Carolina and Atlanta?
The Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, because the offensive coordinator is such a big question mark. We know what Bowles is going to bring on the defensive side of the ball. There's a difficult thing as far as defensive head coaches specifically hitting on offensive coordinator hires consecutively. The Bucks have already done that, twice to this point, obviously with Cohen being really effective for them last year. Mm-hmm. Can they do it again is going to be a big question mark. Now, ultimately, they could do it, but I understand some of the skepticism from that standpoint. Would I have them that low? No, I'd probably have them higher just to give Bowles the benefit.
Even though the guy came from in their system, he was their passing game coordinator. I'm granted.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a question mark there, but that's why I think I would definitely have them higher, and I'd give Bowles the benefit of the doubt. But I understand why there is a question mark.
Okay.
21, they went with the Cleveland Browns. Last year they were 13, so that is the 8-point drop.
Ain't smoking dude.
Probably the biggest drop so far. 20, they went with the Patriots, who were 30 last year, so it's a big jump. Bringing back.
Have we got to the Colts yet?
Yeah,
we did. I don't think so. No, we didn't get to the Colts.
Did I miss them? Oh, I'm sorry, I might have missed them.
They must be below. They don't think the Colts are definitely not 21 to 30. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not. So they go to Colts right here at 18. So the 19 were the Dolphins, 10-point drop. So that's the biggest drop actually so far. Going from 9 to 19, and
so they got the Colts ahead of the
Dolphins. Yeah, Colts right here.
No, ahead of the who was just 20? The Patriots.
Yeah, I think I assume Lou has a big piece of that from that aspect. And there's still
Jim Bob Cooter.
Yeah, Jim Bob Cooter's hilarious. I think there's still a belief in Shane as an offensive structural type of guy, and more so putting on what the quarterback issue has had from that standpoint.
All right, 17, they went with the Bengals.
Yo.
3-point drop was good game.
What's up, Tess?
Crazy.
What you know?
Right on time, Tess.
Everyone say right on time. They ESPN ranked the top coaching staffs basically in the league, 32 on down, or 1 through 32, whatever. So we're just looking at this list before we wrap up today. We got y'all at 17. Y'all was ranked 14 last year, according to them.
It's the whole staff.
Yeah, head coach, offense, defense.
Type shit. Middle of the pack. Sound about right.
16, they went with the Seahawks. Go ahead.
Oh.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and I promise, and I am somebody that does have the Bengals in the playoffs for the record. I think that positive regression has to happen for the defense, but I'm a little bit skeptical of the narrative that has been behind the Al Golden signing, and getting rid of Lou from the standpoint of that Lou ran too complex of a defense, and it's going to be more simplified, which will help the younger defensive backs. Like, it's possible, but I think that some of the ways in which it's been talked about as like this is going to be a massive thing, I'm a little bit skeptical of personally. Even that being said, I do think the
Who said a massive thing though?
Some people have been kind of couching it as that it'll be a big upgrade, and I have always thought that Lou is one of the best defensive coordinators in the National Football League. So even I don't see that being a big thing. I think that you can see individual progression from some of those young defensive backs in general. That necessarily wouldn't be tied to the scheme aspect of it, and I still think there are question marks from that standpoint. This is more so about my respect for Lou, because I truly do think that he's one of the best.
I've been knowing throughout the years you fuck with Lou, but the scheme to me, this is the difference to me. I think like we can all agree like Lou's scheme is probably better. The difference between him and Al though is you're getting the best out of your players, and that's and like you to what you're saying, the back end is young. They're all young. So when you're coaching young guys, it's not just about the scheme. It's also about you have to also put them in position to use their talents and put them in different parts of the field where they can showcase that. And that's where the still word is more so coming toward. It ain't that the scheme is bad, but you can't just throw young players into the fold and just give them a scheme and say work throughout it is. You also have to get they have to showcase their talents, and that I think that's the part that Lou really didn't let happen. Like had you seen, even when we got niggas coming to our team, it's old niggas playing. So the young niggas that were drafted in first and second round, they're on a bench. You can't showcase shit on a bench. You have to get on the field. And I think that was more so his problem. And now I would still say, well, we haven't seen a fucking game yet. So of course, Lou's scheme is probably currently still better until we see a fucking game. But is not just put you in this scheme, put you in this area of the field, and you work out this area. Is now Al is letting niggas move around the field and I think I mentioned it yesterday, kind of like a basketball term. It's kind of like a read and react type of defense. If you're in this spot and once you see something in your area, instead of standing in your area and let it come to you, once you see it, attack it, kind of read and react. So I think that will be more so the difference. I don't think the scheme will more so be different. Like you may see different fronts, or now the linebackers, it ain't two linebackers. A safety come down to the box. Now it's technically three linebackers with a 4-man front, 4-3 base, shit like that. That's kind of what the difference is going to be. I don't think the scheme will just be better because Lou, like you said, Lou is one of the best in the game, bro. Like I'm not doubting that. I enjoy Lou. Like I fuck with Lou, but I think certain, like even in any other sport, like you gotta adjust to modern day. Like you gotta adjust throughout the year. NBA change every year, NFL change every year, fucking baseball change every year, and I think Lou just didn't adjust to the modern day, bro. I think it's his time just ran its course, honestly. But I fuck with Lou though. Like I have no bad thing to say about Lou at all. I fuck with Lou 1,000%.
Yeah, the teaching part of it is going to be the big thing. If he can, relate to them and get it, get them to progress, then that's going to be the biggest thing about it.
All right. Next, we got the Seahawks with Mike, Clint, and Aiden. Don't know the defensive coordinator, but yeah, they were last year. They were 26, so they are 10 spot jump. Probably the biggest jump that we saw so far.
This is why I don't get with that shit, because Clint Kubiak was not a good offensive coordinator last year for the Saints. He wasn't. And so they got a new offensive coordinator. And now it's, oh yeah, they're going to be better. It's just, yeah, they're going to be 10 points. Their coaching staff is 10 points better, 10 spots higher than what it was last year.
It looked like they pointed to, they said Kubiak looked like he was the next big thing for a couple of weeks last season in New Orleans before.
No, the fuck he didn't. It was 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah, they said before the offensive line, wide receiver, and quarterback injuries happened, basically.
Oh my god, yeah, they done. Never mind. So, go ahead.
I'm highly skeptical of that Seattle Seahawks offense this year. I think their defense will be improved for some of the changes that they've made.
Gimmicky ass offense, but okay.
Did they improve that offensive line? Because if they're talking about the Saints' offensive line being ass, the Seahawks' offensive line ain't great either. It's ass too. Let's just say that in simple terms.
Well, I think that they feel a little bit better about where the tackle situation is. But to answer your question, they took Greg Zabel in the rookie part of the draft, which I don't think that he was the level of prospect of a Graham Barton from that standpoint to really justify a first round selection. But he should improve one of their guard spots, whoever they choose to play him.
All right.
Okay, they'll see that gimmick shit. They'll see the gimmick shit. They'll be out of there again.
To be fair, Sam Darnold do need some gimmicks, so that's okay.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, that's
T,
true.
do you think it's anyone in the world that can name every single team offense and defensive coordinator?
You know how we had that one boy named Reed? There's definitely a football Reed who could sit there and do that shit.
That probably is true.
That's probably true. Swiper could.
I doubt that. I doubt that.
No,
I don't think so.
No, Swiper can't.
I doubt that.
That's hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Being able to do that is hard.
It's a hard.
It's too much movement with OCs and DCs though. That's what makes it hard. I think people can name them. I think we'll have somebody in the community that be able to like damn near name all the OC DCs that are in the league. I don't know if they could put it to every team because of how much fucking movement there is with those positions. From niggas going from OC to head coach, from head coaches losing their jobs and going back to OCs and DC. Like it's a lot of movement year to year with that shit.
Agree. 15 the Steelers. Last year they was ranked 7. 14 they gave it to the Chargers. Greg, Roman, Jesse, and Jim. Last year they were 17. 13 they gave it to the Commanders with Dan, Cliff, and Joe. Last year they were 31. My God. So
they were ranked 31.
That's the biggest jump.
Yeah, they had no faith in them.
Yeah.
Y'all don't remember those conversations?
Nah, I don't.
Cliff
they had zero faith.
And Dan is a decent head coach. 31 is kind of crazy.
No, it was never the defense. It was the offense. People had zero. Because if you look at their roster,
I mean, Cliff is a good OC.
Really not good.
OD with Cliff. He's just not a good coach, like head coach.
No, but it's also the talent. They didn't have no talent. Like, if you look at their roster, they did a lot more. Clint did a lot with a little. Like, a little. So, I don't blame them.
All right.
I wouldn't base it around talent, Ari, but I get why somebody would, but I wouldn't base it around talent of a team when I rank coaches.
Yeah, that's probably going to remain the biggest jump that we're going to see. 12, we got the Texans last year. They were 6. They dropped to 12. 11, we got the Detroit Lions. Last year they were 2. This year they dropped 9 spots. New offense and defensive coordinator, I believe.
It makes sense.
Yeah. So,
yeah, both.
With Ben going to Chicago and Aaron going to
Legit.
New York. Yeah. So 10, got the Packers. Breaking news: ESPN has agreed to a $1 billion deal that result in top media properties like Red Zone moving to the network. So Red Zone are moving to ESPN.
I swear, if I don't hear Scott Hansen say whatever the fuck he be saying, I'm not paying attention to that shit.
Where's that? Like $1 billion deal, bro? Like, oh my god, bro. Hell, I can only imagine. All right, 10 with the Packers last year. They were 8. 9 was the Raiders. This is actually the biggest jump. Dang.
9.
They jumped freaking 23 spots, bro. That's insane. The Commanders were at 22 spots. Wait, are they?
Shout out Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly, bro. That gets you 23 spots, I guess.
9?
23 spots.
They're 9?
Insane. Yeah. Pete, Chip, and Patrick, bro. Get a new head coach.
They don't respect.
They got a lot of faith in Chip Kelly as an offensive coordinator. They said that role suits him better than his previous head coaching jobs in Philly and San Francisco. And they said Graham is a good defensive coordinator. The Raiders ranked second in defense success rate down the back half of the season, behind only the Ravens and just above the Eagles. That's actually pretty good. They said they were 40 minutes at the top last season, but today's a new day. I'm expecting a big leap. Okay. Shout out to the AFC West, man. A lot of people high on the AFC West. 8, they were the Philadelphia Eagles. Last year they were 15. This year they're 8. Okay. 7, when are the Ravens going to come? They went with the Bills with Sean, Joe, and Bobby. Last year they were 12. So that's 5 spots up for them. Shout out to the Bills and Eagles for jumping up. 6, they went with the Broncos. 17-point spot jump. Big leap. Okay. 5.
Oh, they got Joe Lombardi, but I thought they had Pete.
5, they went with the Rams. Sean McVay, Mike, and Chris. Last year they were 3, so they only dropped 2 spots. Still look like there's one of the better coaches.
Wait, how the fuck did we drop spots?
I was gonna say, why did they drop?
Let's see. They say y'all defense was not great. Basically, it ranked 20th in EPA per play allowed and 24th in success rate. It gave up 2.24 points per drive, the worst figure for a defense that made the playoffs. LA got better as the season progressed.
Did they expect their defense to be?
Yeah, I don't.
Did they expect their defense to be better last year?
These are the same niggas that justified putting the Raiders at 9.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Ev, did they expect their defense to do something different last year? I'm so confused.
But a team that made the playoffs.
Yeah, they said they're optimistic about your defensive coordinator, who needs
Yeah,
to
they
draw
get
even
it.
more blood.
They meat munching. Oh my god, this is some crazy glaze.
Yeah. So 4, they gave it to the Ravens last year. They were 5, so 1-point jump. Offensive coordinator, cool. I think Zach Orr got better as the season went on, and John is John. So, it is what it is.
Ooh, phone screen in 11:45.
3 with the 49ers. I like them getting Robert back. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like them getting Robert back 1,000%. And obviously Kyle as a head coach, so they went up 1 spot. But Robert coming back, I love that personally. 2, they went with the Chiefs with Andy. Yeah, this is a hell of a coordinator group. Last year they were 1. So who the hell is 1?
Who did we see yet?
Oh,
the Vikings.
I'm like, who the hell is 1 day?
I was trying to think. I was like,
I like Kevin and Brian though. Don't get me wrong. I like Kevin and Flores for sure.
It's a great pair.
Better than Spags and Andy. Fuck out of here.
It's a good pairing.
I don't agree, but I think Kevin is awesome as a head coach and an offensive play caller, and I think Brian is awesome too.
Yeah.
Wait, these niggas won?
Yeah. I wouldn't have had them at 1. That's a little crazy.
Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Chiefs.
And then who 3?
They went with 49ers, and then Ravens, and
then Rams.
Then Rams.
Yeah.
Says they had the Raiders 9.
The Raiders.
The Raiders were 9.
Yeah.
Shaggy Patriots.
Who's
like
it?
20 for the Patriots.
Peyton and who's their DC again?
Who?
Vance Josephs.
Right. Mm-hmm.
What team you talking about?
Oh, Patrick Graham. Patrick Graham is it?
Patrick Graham, the Raiders. Yeah. Vikings should not be 1, more like 3. Dylan Brooks.
I ain't gonna
The
lie.
Raiders shouldn't be 9. Fuck this shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Ev, to jump 23 spots.
Yeah, that's insane.
I get the Pete Carroll.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I get the Pete Carroll.
gonna lie though, bro. I ain't gonna lie though.
Antonio Pierce was awful.
But that Chip Kelly shit throwing me the fuck off. If that's one of the reasons, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga, all right.
Patrick Graham, they got
Antonio Pierce wasn't a head coach, to be fair. Like he just wasn't.
Pete with Chip and Patrick is a good combo, bro.
You think they deserve to jump from 32 to 9, Tez? I'm not saying that that's not a good coaching.
32 to 9?
That's what they jumped from. Last year ranking was 32.
Oh no.
But you should. The context of them being 32 is Antonio Pierce, and it was an awful coaching situation.
Then you take Pete. You take him out. You get Pete. Boom. We know his history, background. Boom. You get Chip, NFL experience.
They on bullshit.
Coming from the big O, you feel what I'm saying? The best program in the country, winning championship, going into the NFL, boom. Then you get Patrick Graham. He's a good DC too. That's a good combo. 32 to 9 is crazy though.
Where's Patrick Graham from? Like he been their coordinator for like how long? If so, if anybody know, like
is he not new?
I think everybody knew.
Oh, he's
new.
Okay.
He he might have been he's been there last year. Yeah, he's been there the last few years. He comes off of Belichick's coaching tree.
Oh, okay.
Because I think we tried to get that nigga too. So he was from the Raiders the whole time.
He said he's been
there
a couple of seasons. But
he's been there the last few years. He was on the Giants, I think, under that Joe Judge regime for a bit there. But he made his name when he was working on the Patriots on that defense.
He got some good rep though, huh? That's some good rep in the league.
Yeah, he does.
That's a crazy jump. And then they said they expect them to be basically a solid team. They said a big leap when it comes to competing.
Yeah, that Twitch commenter is correct. Andrew Marchand just tweeted out that ESPN and the NFL have agreed to a $1 billion deal that will result in top media properties like Red Zone moving to the network.
Damn, Ev, them niggas don't be listening to you, bro.
I just said that like 2 minutes ago. It don't matter though, D-Bag. But yeah.
Oh, I was on a phone call.
No, you good. You good. I know John Doe be coming here. John Doe probably just popped in here and he be dropping.
I'm trolling.
He be dropping random facts. So John Doe probably just popped in and just dropped a random fact. But yeah, I read that and I'm like, damn, bro. Like Red Zone down here to ESPN for $1 billion, bro. Like that's insane.
Red Zone
Red Zone going down in price or up in price? So that's all I need to know. That's going up in price or down in price?
Shit, the way YouTube TV you charging for that shit, bro, that should be expensive. So I don't know what it is gonna do. We'll see.
So what they saying? What that mean though? Like they going to ESPN?
It's just not gonna be owned by NFL Network no more.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be owned by ESPN.
It's going to be very fascinating because the broadcasting networks would never allow ESPN to do it over the air. So it's going to have to be an ESPN Plus or Hulu type thing. But the fact that they could put it on those exclusively will be a big thing for their streaming services. So we'll see.
What'll probably happen, which is what's already been happening, is that ESPN and NFL Network have shared broadcasting before. They started doing this like a few years ago. And so what'll probably happen is it'll still be an ESPN product that they probably just show on Red Zone on television because they know that's how most people have Red Zone. That it's not just like an additional product at all. So you'll probably be able to add it to like whatever streaming service you have. So like if you have YouTube TV or whatever, you'll still be able to add the package, but they'll most likely still have a cable option because for most people that have cable, that NFL or sports package that they have, the biggest thing in there is Red Zone. So
they said it'll cost $29.99 a month.
Okay. I think that's close to what it was before.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Everybody, on the outside of that came through to the show today. Thank y'all for the bottom of my heart. I'm going to take these next couple of hours to probably game a little bit. If I do game, if I don't nap, and then plan some things out. It's August 1st, so NFL season is quickly approaching, and then I also got to plan out a day for college football talks as well. Well, I know that season starts August 30th, I want to say, with the big games. I know it starts the week prior, but the big games August 30th, like Texas and Ohio State to kick off the season. I definitely can't wait for that one personally. So I'm gonna find out some time for that. Reminder: if you're in the Fact and Stats Fantasy Football League, I will be spinning a wheel on next week Friday. If not next week Friday, it'll be August 15th, and that'll be that. Oh damn! Missed the Breakout of bus. I'm gonna have to put that at the top of the show Monday.
I hope you lose the league, brother. I asked for 2 years to join. I hope you lose every fucking game.
I'm making another league, dude. You want to join it?
Yeah, send invite, brother.
It's gonna be a second Fact and Stats.
Nigga, you ready to send the invite out?
No. I said I was gonna make it at the top of this show, but I'm gonna just do it right now. Don't know if I'm gonna do 10 or 12. I'm gonna change it if anything. Should I label this Fact and Stats Part 2 or should I name this one?
I guess.
You should name it where BJ gonna end up after this year for not making the playoffs. I'm taking Av. No funny if that nigga missed the playoffs 3 years in a row. Give me that spot, nigga. I want both spots.
All right. So RET whatever. My main league is 50. This league would not be that amount, y'all. This is
Bro, no funny. Are you even nice?
Who T? You hear how he talking though? Like
are you even nice though? Like you be popping it. Like you be popping it.
No funny.
Overly,
Before I argue
bro.
with you, have you made the playoffs in that league? Because if you like BJ where you don't make
I'm not in a league, bro.
Oh, my fault. No, I'm always fit, bro.
Like he be popping it overly, bro. Like, are you even nice?
Make sure, hey Tez, join this one then, so I can whoop the fuck out you every time I see you, nigga.
Like, dude.
Man, you Philly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you say they are still showing W games in the playback?
Yeah, I checked earlier. I didn't see it. But I personally don't care about playback no more. But I didn't see it. When I looked earlier.
I know this.
Oh, they added it now. So yeah, now.
Are there baseball games on the schedule?
Yeah. Okay. They still got baseball in there. So if anybody want to watch baseball on playback or WNBA and playback today, by all means, somebody dropped it.
They got the Reds game on there.
Oh, yeah, that's on right now.
I think they playing now. Facts.
Mm-hmm. You want me to turn it on, Tess? I was gonna go in there and watch
Bottom of the 6, 0-0. Oh yeah, bet. I'll pop in.
All right, I'll go live right now. Whoa. Let me exit stuff. Okay. All right. So yeah, y'all can hit the playback if y'all want to watch some baseball. If you need VIP, please just type it in the chat, and you will get VIP. You can add me or just ask VIP, and if somebody got the ability to give you VIP, they'll probably give it to you. Pete, blessings and love, and thank y'all so much for chiming in today on YouTube, Twitch, and also I like how I just said YouTube. Sound like I was from Baltimore. Thank y'all for watching on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and just thank y'all for all the support. And looking forward to talking to y'all on Monday. Don't forget,
we know where you want to be from, bro.
I'll walk on Baltimore. Don't say the A, nigga. Don't say the A.
Oh no, you ain't, bro. You not good, nigga. Of course.
Yeah, all right, nigga. I'm good. Everywhere.
Check in, nigga. Hit my phone when you cross them lines.
Peace, blessings, and love to everybody, man. I'm gonna talk to y'all. Flip to playback to watch some baseball. Playback.tv/factorstats. Let me drop it in the chat. Playback.tv/factorstats. Let me get them out of here.